Oh, yeah. See, we plan ahead. That way we don't do anything right now. Earl, explain it to me.
Now, say my name.
It started.
Safety first!
Looks like you got some kind of alternate universe in there or something.
Yeah. All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. That's never happened to me before.
I've been waiting for you.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Two of you need help.
After a long day of kicking dead-eyed ass, I like to crack open a Shemp's. It's clean, crisp, refreshing, and cheap. Really cheap. Shemp's won't slow you down. Not this guy, anyway. Fewer calories, less filling. Who gives a shit? It's beer.
And welcome back to Deadwire Live, everybody. Number 49. Welcome, everybody. Got Kevin, we got Chad, we got Skeeter, and we got click the super chat button guy down there.
Do it. Do it. It's right there. Right there in the corner. Just click it. Click it. Boop.
Super.
Or at least hit the like button on the stream. Help us out. You know, share,
like,
subscribe,
comment,
all
subscribe.
that good stuff. You know, we got interactive
Notification
chat.
buttons.
We got it all. How you been doing, Levi? What you been up to, buddy?
Oh, I'm good. I have been trying to stay awake. I love this show, but it's my only like 11 o'clock is very late for me to start a show, so I'm pumped. Let's fucking go.
Right on. And Skeeter, how you doing, buddy? What you been up to?
Doing good. Just doing my music bingo and trivia and keep busy with watching a lot more Stargate, which I've been enjoying to rewatch for 8th, 9th, 10th time. I don't know. But it makes my day.
Or 11th or
Indeed.
12th time. Just
I lost count. I watch it so much. It's on the background when I'm doing stuff around the house. I got it on in the background just playing.
Cree!
Yeah, damn right. And I mean Cree.
Sheltek Nemron!
Ekmate, Master Skeeter. And of course, Kevin's over there being like, "Where's the nerd little clip in here? I'll share it for you myself."
Yeah.
Thank you, motherfucker.
And Chad, thank you for joining us again this time. What you been up to, buddy?
Same shit, different shovel. They need to give me a new one. It's gotten crusty.
I got written it down.
And then hit Kevin over the head with it on before you throw it away too.
Clang.
Kevin.
He's dead. We hit him on the head. He's out now. We've lost him. He's in the shit pile.
But that means we're going to lose all of the revenue from the glory hole.
And we lost that
No!
head. Damn.
Look, I will leave if it brings Kevin back.
Oh. Bye, super chat boy.
Yeah.
That super chat lady to you, sir. Let's do this. Let's go.
Whatever. Kevin, what you been up to, buddy?
Oh, dude, you know what I did this week? I've been putting it off for weeks, and
Get a Wi-Fi router?
Because I rebought. No.
Oh, no extender? God damn it. God damn it.
Not yet.
He's trying to extend
Soon.
everything else except that.
Yeah.
Did you sand the holes for the glory hole?
You got to smooth them over so they're round, not so much like a sharp edge. You can cut yourself that way.
It's the splinters.
The more you know, the more you blow.
I need to get that clip now.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe.
I swear, Mom, they're just action figures. I just like to make them kiss. Oh, they're so pretty.
You just like to make them kiss.
Levi's just playing with a big worm. That's all.
Hey, it's a big worm and an ass blaster. Like, there's a thing. Like, hey, I love you.
Tremors figures for the uninitiated out there.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping no one would know. We could have just kept going. We didn't need to know. How you doing, Jeff?
Doing good. I actually watched Superman, the Christopher Reeve documentary this week, and that was pretty damn dope. And my wife and I just watched Transformers 1 tonight.
What'd you think of that?
We came on here,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I kind of liked it.
It's
Not
cinema.
gonna lie.
I enjoyed that.
It is cinema.
I just feel bad that we're probably never going to get a sequel.
Uh,
Hasbro and their infinite wisdom and financial issues, it's probably not going to happen.
no.
So was it kiddie or was it more grown up Transformers?
Kind of in the
1?
middle for us. Like, it's
Okay.
easy for kids to jump into. For us adults, there's plenty of Easter eggs and enough. There's enough for us in the movie. They do change quite a bit of like lore. So if you're a hardcore Transformer nut and you're like, you know, everything about how everything started and its full history, like complete like Stargate nerds like Skeeter and I are, like you might find it a bit offensive. But if you're not that much of a diehard, it's fine. You could be just
Especially
a
if
fan
you're
of the
a
original
T1
series,
diehard.
and it's totally fine.
All right. So maybe I'll give it a try.
I want to
Yeah,
say
did you see it?
I enjoyed it.
Kevin?
I want to say I am that guy, but it's like at best I played War for Cybertron.
Well, I don't. You would probably like it. I don't think you'd love it though. Like if it becomes available for free on, say, like Netflix or something, absolutely watch it.
Oh,
Don't
I've
feel
got
bad
Paramount.
about that.
I've got Paramount Plus. I'll check it out at some point.
I'm still behind.
I didn't even check
seen
out that,
Bumblebee.
and
Yeah. Bumblebee was good. I didn't mind that as a movie.
that's what I heard.
I like standalone stories. I don't know. Anytime I can't say that I hate like, you know, MCU, like lots of stuff, but a little standalone story, I'm fine with that every now and then. Bring that to me.
You know, I've said it for the last couple of years. The best out of Phase 4 that Marvel did was a standalone, and that was Werewolf by Night. It was the best thing they put out in that entire.
That was awesome.
Fuck, yes. Oh my God, yes.
We do have an older review on our channel for that.
Yep.
So if anybody wants to dig back into our back catalog, we do have a non-spoiler from me and a full spoiler from Kevin. Right?
Yep.
Chill.
Chill. Do it. And while you're there, click the super chat button. It's a whole thing. Go back in time.
And watch it in black and white, not the color version.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I watched both, and I was like, nope, fucking black and white was definitely the way to go.
Agreed.
That's where I wish Universal would lean into that side of the monster movie like series more. Like they've gone realistic with it, and it hasn't worked. I would love like that old black and white like man in a rubber mask just running around. Like honestly, Abbott and Costello meets the werewolf is always great to me. So like bring that back.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
give me some more old.
Yep.
Yeah, Werewolf by Night. Sorry, we got off track there. So what do we got for this week?
Yeah, Kevin, you want?
I never actually look at the rundown beforehand. I like to specifically be surprised by what is news.
No, Kevin,
Honestly, I didn't post it tonight. I did it, but I didn't post it tonight. So
I
it's
threw up,
okay.
like
You
quick little bullet points from things we talked about in our little private chat. So, and I got stuff that Kevin does not have. So,
nice.
Did no one die last week? I know that's really weird to say, but I like specifically don't remember.
You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
No.
Oh.
No, I meant like, did we have an obit in the last show? I don't remember like talking about.
No, not last week.
Okay, that's what I meant. Okay, cool. So now we made up for it this week with some major death. Cool, that's great. Sorry, bringing us to
live streams without a death back to 0, except this week.
Yep.
Hey, 1 week without that was good. That's good. 7 days.
So we have to remind people again that we are, for the most part, collectively Gen X and Z, and we lost an icon yesterday. And I say that with sincerity and with respect and love. Bill Irwin, the actor who played the voice of He-Man. And Morris
the cat.
Yes, and Archie. Passed away in December, and his family broke the news about it yesterday. And I got goosebumps, and I had to stop and think, like, golly, I'm living in a world without He-Man. Like, we've had some facsimiles, we've had some reboots, and some of them have been pretty fine, others have been pretty horrible, but He-Man's always been with us, and we're not living in that world anymore. It's our first day in a world without him. Well, not our first day, but like cognitively, yeah, it's our first day without him.
Yeah.
And golly, that's just weird. But I will say this about that. Go for it.
Well, I saw something that the woman who did the voice of She-Ra had written about John Irwin, and it
John, I said Bill again. Sorry.
It'll bring a tear to your eye, because apparently over the last 4 decades they've remained friends.
Yeah.
And she was saying that she has some voice clips of him in her home, so she can still hear his voice whenever she wants to.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but
that's very sweet.
Yeah, when you sent us that message yesterday, Kevin, I saw that. It felt like a dagger went through my chest.
That was tough.
It was as shocking and as unbelievable as when we found out that Harold Ramis passed away.
Yeah.
Like, it did not compute. Like, sure, it's a possibility, but it just did not compute. So yeah, that's just that is really kind of sad. And one of the great things, you just mentioned it, is we live in an age now where we can hear our loved ones' words. It's I mean, we've had voice recordings for years, but we're just now starting to figure out, if you have a voice message from your mom or your dad or a sibling or your spouse, don't delete those. Like, save those special ones, because one day they're going to be gone, and you're going to have that, and you're going to be glad.
Yeah, the first place I ever saw that happen was in Breaking Bad, when Jesse lost Christian Ritters.
Yeah.
I forgot what her character's name was, but when she died, he kept calling her voicemail just to hear her message.
I did that with when my uncle passed away, and his phone was off. I'd call just to hear his answer machine several times before it actually got disconnected. So, yeah.
Our kids and our friends and family will listen to this years from now and be like, "Oh, hey, there's Steve and Chad and Jeff and Kevin and Levi all over again."
No,
like,
they'll be like,
that's a thing. Hey, look, you guys. Look, those people will click the super chat button because they know this, but they will go back and be like, "Oh, there's our friends and family. How lovely!" Like, it's kind of. I specifically, when I write movies now, I'm trying to put more and more people in it, because, oh my God, this person's dying and this one is, and I want to like put them on screen or do something with them and just film them at any point in time, like as much as I possibly can. That's why when I go to like parties and stuff, everybody knows me, that I have my phone out all the time, not to be on the internet, but I'm literally just like taking videos and pictures like all night long, because I don't know, we'll all be dead someday, and I don't care if it gets washed away. At least it lasts for a little while more. So
filmmaking,
way to go, John.
It'll be our distant grandchildren, like great grandchildren, or some distant family member. They go, "Oh yeah, look at how fucking weird those guys were back then."
Yeah, exactly.
Total nerd. What the hell are we talking about?
God,
nothing
we're
changed.
related to them.
What?
They're going to be talking about Star Trek 9042 and the search for Spock's.
No, there will at least be a Stargate 4 by that time. Like, we'll get that much. Don't do that. If we got Star Trek 9000,
I think the voice actor that'll get us all in a full ball mode is Welker.
Yes.
Frank Welker.
Oh, yeah.
When he goes,
him and Colin.
Crying. Yep. Colin. Or Rob
Peter
Paulson.
Cullen. Yeah, those two.
Yeah, Peter Cullen. Yep. And
Actually,
Rob Paulson will do it for me because he was narrator for Voltron too, not just Transformers.
And he was Karan and the commanding officer aboard the ship for the vehicle Voltron.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Vehicle Voltron.
And
God, I had to
and
remember.
Eeyore, baby. Yeah.
Eeyore, yep.
Yep.
Thanks for
I
noticing.
mean, I had a hard time when Kevin Conroy passed away.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
we all
tough.
did.
I had a random moment the other night.
cried.
I was watching the Night at the Museum movies, and like all three of they're not bad. They're fun for what they are. And then it got to the end, like, and Robin Williams is in it as Teddy Roosevelt,
Yep.
and the whole plot of the last one is basically about all of the museum figures dying. And I was like, oh my god, Robin's acting really good in this. Like, holy shit, what's going on? And then he gets to the end and delivers this line, and it's just like, smile, my boy, it's sunrise. And I was like, oh my god, was this Robin Williams' last movie? Holy shit, it was. Oh my god, he fucking knew what he was doing when he went into this, and he like swung for the fences on it. And I was like, that's his last line forever too. Like Robin Williams, like little footnote, smile, my boy, it's sunrise. And then like just gazing off into the distance. And I was like, oh, sorry, Robin Williams is mine. When Robin Williams died, that was a whole like, everything. I lost everything. So boom.
Wow.
And he was part of the
Yeah.
Christopher
Sorry.
Reeve story documentary too, because he was super
yeah,
best friends
that's
with
right.
Christopher.
Oh,
Reeve.
yeah.
Yeah, from when they were at Juilliard.
Yep.
Mhm.
No,
They
give
were
the Night at the
roommates.
Museum movies a look-see on that note too. Sorry, they're not terrible. I didn't mind, and Robin Williams is in them too.
I like
and
the
it's just
first two.
Yeah,
They're fine.
I didn't mind them. I'll take them. You know, but yeah, interesting how long our legacy goes and what we like leave on the world and stuff. So, hello, future people. Again, remember to have clicked the super chat button, like in the future. If we're dead, you know, give it to our children and stuff. Donate it, pass it on.
He's doing this because I won't do grifting on our
No, look, okay, I don't think you understand. I try to do this for everyone on my own show. Like, I have books of everybody's stuff, and I will just talk about people randomly. I'm like, hey, you should buy this. Go buy Nothing Special by Dinosaurus. This book is amazing. Don't make me do it right now, but yeah, I will shill for you. So click the super chat button. I don't exist here at the Suns and Shadows. I'm a little moon over here just floating. So what's up? What other books? Yeah. Case of the Giant Carnivorous Worm. Yeah, he's in
the Perfection.
Yeah, the Tremors
I
group.
love
Yeah,
him.
yeah, with the Perfection sign. Yeah, hey, what's up? Oh my god, I forgot we have chat over here. Hey, there's some people from the Discord.
Welcome. Thank you, dude.
Woo, yeah.
Thank you for
Hey,
joining.
what's up, bros?
But the point I was making about the voice messages and stuff, those are important. And the bringing it back to this is, think of all the PSAs on like the 180 some, 120 some fucking episodes of He-Man. Like there's 100 and some messages, like PSAs, lessons that he's going to teach you that we remember his voice forever. Like those lessons will always be there in his voice. And that's fucking amazing. So I hope one day there's just like a supercut of those that I think would be awesome.
Well, and I think for posterity, I think it'd be all right to play a little clip.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Is it the What's Going On song? Oh no, it's just regular He-Man.
They just don't make energy balls like they used to.
Just
so
a
good
little
to hear his
something,
voice.
something I pulled up really quick.
He
while
was
talking.
also Beastman, I think.
Yeah. He did the voice for Beastman
Oh.
too.
Yeah. Because everybody there, I mean, this was Filmation. They were good at doing
Yeah.
everything on a budget. So if you had one person who could do multiple, I mean, look at how many voices Alan Oppenheimer did.
Yeah.
So yeah, Irwin. God, like I said, that when I saw that yesterday, that fucking hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I know we're getting to that age, but
Yeah, but it still gets to you.
fuck, it hurts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of your childhood disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
Alan already
Just a
passed
small
away?
bit.
No, Oppenheimer's still
No.
around.
Yeah.
No,
I was gonna
he's
say,
still around.
I told my wife this morning, Skelly is forever.
Yep.
Shit. All right.
Oh,
Skeletor,
Kevin.
Beastman,
Hey, buddy.
Battle
We're gonna
Cat,
have to
Cringer,
we're gonna have to have a
Ronan.
talk after the chat. Yeah, nothing is forever, buddy. It's okay. It's not your fault.
Skeletor is forever. Pussy.
Listen, you little shit.
All right. Anyway.
Excuse
me.
Did you ever notice about Prince Adam? He's just so handsome and muscular. I love him.
You do know Adam is Skeletor's nephew, right?
Hey, look, I've watched Game of Thrones. Incest is on the table, bro.
Oh, and there goes demonetization.
Oh.
And Naked Gun, where he goes undercover and he goes to the sperm bank and he's got the arm injury and he's like, "Oh, this is from me and my uncle tossing it around in the backyard."
That's right. Oh.
All right, so that's our only obituary for the week. So we're going to slowly roll downhill from like bad news going to shittier news, shitty humans, and
oh god,
yeah. Anyway, so let's have some fun. Shitty human news.
But this kind of fun.
Hold on. Oh, yes. Can we eviscerate this fucking asshole? I have a big pink dildo over here that I got from what I'm pretty sure is a rape bag, and we will eviscerate this guy. Look, I know that was a lot to unpack, but I hate this man. Sorry. That's my oh my god.
Apparently, Fantasy's golden child is a licensed therapist in a way. At least he's really good at coercion and telling people not to say anything or he'll sue them or whatever. But anyhow, Neil Gaiman got dropped by Dark Horse Comics this week. And shortly thereafter, in fact, maybe even the next day, Netflix decided to cancel Sandman after season 2, which is already shot and filmed and going to be slated to come out later this year. So don't worry about that, kids. And this is different. This is a distancing campaign. This is it's not Netflix's usual MO of like, well, 2 seasons. All right, we're done. No, I think Sandman had at least 3 seasons in it before they would have canceled that.
Good Omens ended on a cliffhanger, man. I'm still upset about that. It did. And I love that show too. And now I'm like, okay, cool. So that goes into that maybe never watch pile over there. Awesome. Great. Thank you.
Oh, goodness. That sucks.
No, and it was a great show. Seriously, both seasons, I really liked it. And like I said, ended on a cliffhanger, a very emotional character cliffhanger too. Not a plot one, but a very like built up to this moment. And I'm super fucking pissed. And it's honestly, I have to give credit to David Tennant and Michael Sheen being like, oh no, we will not work with him. And this is not completely forcing that hand too. So I hate this guy. Sorry, I read that article and I just want to murder. Oh my god, that was
at least with season 1. You can think of it more as you're supporting the work of Terry Pratchett.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. And I'll get there. It's just more oh my god, you got to re-examine things like that. I love American Gods too. That's a good show.
Oh god, that was one of my all-time favorite books.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
And I will probably never read it again. I had mentioned to when the whole sordid story of what this guy did came out, I told everybody on the show that I had met Gaiman 20 some odd years ago when he did a book signing, and it was I was thrilled about it. It was one of the highlights of my life, and now I'm what the actual fuck?
Yep.
And he was this complete I can't even think of a strong enough way to describe it.
Douche?
It's just you find out about this and you're reminded that you should never meet your heroes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Been there.
I had that with George R.R. Martin. I met him at Santa Fe last year for Tremors Fest, and it wasn't like he was my hero. It was I no longer
that guy,
I wanted to watch Game of Thrones already, but then it ended, and I'm like, oh, I actually met you, and I don't like your vibe at all. And now that makes a lot of that whole series make sense. And you know what? I'm good on that. I'm gonna walk over here. Every time he's mad that they're like messing up his shows now, I'm like, I don't care. Fuck you, man. Finish your fucking book, you stupid piece of shit.
The worst part with him is he likes the shows because they work with him for a season or two, and then the second he starts being like contentious about things and not wanting to work with them, he's like, I'm stepping away from the show. I still trust these guys. And then by season 5, fuck them. They don't want to work with me at all anymore. I hate their show. So it's like, give it a season or two, and then he starts hating his own goddamn shows.
Chad, I feel so bad for you. I feel your pain on that. Like I can, like you're honestly you're right in the middle too, and it looks like you're just staring into Neil Gaiman's soul right now. And I'm just like,
You know, I just hope we don't get stories like that. About Adam Savage, otherwise then I'll really be fucking.
Oh shit! Oh
with
no!
the
Oh
world.
god no! Scientists don't do that. We don't have time for it, man.
The hell! I mean, anyway.
Back at the glory hole,
dude. I was just saying, science. Look, science gets you chicks. That's a fact, man. Come on.
What happens if I do this is a very valid question. That's a scientific question.
Yes, it is. That's why I said we as scientists. I'm a scientist. I like to be sciential. That was not a word. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I made an experiment there with the word though. I was like, does this actually work? Let's test my hypothesis. And it maybe did. So
too many big words for him, and he starts to glitch everybody. Keep an eye out.
That's what these lights are for. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's like
seizure warning.
Now fuck off, Neil Gaiman. Like I said, oh my god. Just go look over there.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Yeah.
I am sorry to the fans. Like this is what it was like for comedy fans when Bill Cosby got his trouble.
And Vince McMahon for wrestling fans.
Yeah, like it was very, very hard when Dr. Huxtable was like the source of evil as opposed to like goodness.
The proof was in the pudding, Kevin. What can I tell you?
Or in the pudding.
Zippity bop. Zippity bop boing. Like it was hard. And as a stand-up comedian, the person that made me laugh the hardest, that inspired me so much, oh my God, you can't talk about him anymore in that regard. Like people don't want to hear it. You can't.
Well, I mean, you're still
Chad's growing up.
Comedian. Well, you should talk about it. It's like, it's not going to be fun to talk about, but it should be that like, oh, I did look up to him as a parental figure and then found out he's a huge pedophile. Now I'm just thinking like if Michael Gross came out as like a huge pedophile, I would just go kill myself. I'd be like, what has everything like, oh my God, how could Steve
Minecraft
Keaton and Burt Gummer. What?
You got to watch some of the things you say on YouTube.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my God. Yes. Unalived. Anyway,
they don't like finite words.
Yes. Yeah. But no, that's terrible. But you should still talk about it though as part of your life. Like Bill Cosby, like he is fundamental, like to a great generation of people. Like that's hard to deal with. Like Chad, like Neil Gaiman's fundamental to Chad. Like, oh man.
Yep.
Yeah. If like anything ever happened or came out about Clive Barker, I'd be kind of like, well, I don't think I'd be sad about it. I'd be upset, but Clive Barker was that person for me because again, like I've met him. He wasn't one of the heroes that turned out to be a douche. He was a very lovely man. Like I've never met anybody nicer. Right? Well, no, Mitch Pileggi. Mitch Pileggi might be the nicest person you'll ever meet.
I've heard that.
But yeah, me, Joe, Mitch Bakich, and Devin Bradley met him, and he was just like the coolest guy ever. But anyway, yeah. So I mean, meeting your heroes, it's a flip of the coin. Sometimes they're fantastic, other times they turn out to be snakes in wolves or sheep's clothing, and this guy and B are apparently as bad as they could be, and that's too bad because why do they have to fucking be that way? With people with charisma like that and intelligence like that and a fan base like that, why do you have to be predatory? I don't understand.
I bet he's on somebody's list.
Yeah. The Diddler, maybe?
Or
Or
the
is an
Stein list.
island? An island, maybe?
Yeah.
He went to the P. Diddy parties.
Oh.
He's got Diddy White Room all over him. I see that.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Strange coming from a man who was a big feminist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had years ago. I met Dean Haglund.
Oh,
X-Files and that, and he was amazing. Like in person, we were going to go see him at a comedy show, and I pulled up to the place where he was at, and he was in the car in front of me getting dropped off by the taxi. And he came talk to me right away because I had a little hot rod street racer at the time. And after the show, he talked to me for we talked about an hour and a half. I was surprised with all the other guests. He just focused talking with me. He was a really nice guy.
That would be cool as hell.
So
they are just people. I was gonna say you always got to remember, but that I think that's to Kevin's point. Like, so they're all just people. I know I don't have the urge to literally stick my dick in someone's ass and then make them lick it off. And I'm just wondering, how is this still people? Like that. I'm not a very religious person, so I can't say it's the devil.
Tell again with Antonio Banderas and
I don't like
Rebecca Romaine.
It's like greed. It's like, I don't understand this. Like, why do this at all? You have everything, and then you're like, no, I want like way more than even everything. And you're like, oh my God, just be happy. Oh my, yeah.
Yeah.
I answered your own question, Levi.
They want to feel control and power over people.
I get it. I understand it. I just like scientifically, I would like to know what it is to like, here's a pill to take you to stop being greedy. Like we have Xanax, but it's like, here's GreedX, and just take that and stop being an asshole.
If
Not a bad
only it
idea.
was that easy.
I know.
We'll try electroshock therapy, and we'll see how much voltage ramps up before they start twitching.
Yeah, but we've done that one already. I don't know. We gotta move. We gotta try another one.
Okay, we'll go back to drilling a hole in the head because that might work too.
No, just take a bunch of acid, just throw it in their mouth, lock them in like a room.
No.
Or you know what? Just put them outside. Just put them outside.
I want to put a branding iron on the forehead that says asshole.
All of yours are just so violent, man. I was trying to be transformative, you know, like trip them out, throw them in the woods, and then come back 14 hours later.
We'll just bring them to Wisconsin. They'll take care of it.
Northern Woods style.
And they would not be
tripping somebody out. Tripping somebody out and then throwing them into the woods is like the worst fucking thing you could possibly do. I love it.
Yeah, but it would like destroy their entire identity and make them like have to figure out who they are to get back to some semblance of civilization. I feel like it would be a good like mental reprogramming, like, you know, like complete trip, drop in the middle of Wisconsin because I love those bluffs and valleys, and just like, all right, so maybe the town's like 30 minutes that way, maybe it's not. Start walking and just fucking like drop them in a helicopter.
Tripping balls, and you're like just harassing them in a Bigfoot costume. How about that?
Oh, see, that would be fun. Honestly, you could add to it, of course. That would be fine for your own personal amusement.
There's a survey done about what would people in northern Wisconsin do if they saw these drones that were spotted on the West Coast. People from 45 on up, 95% of them were going to shoot them down. No, I'm like, wow, that's your first answer, shoot it.
I was gonna say, if that happened in Iowa, I feel like that's about the same number. 45, maybe 50%, 55.
Oh, this is people 45 and on up. Was 95% of them.
Sorry, I missed the numbers there. Jesus Christ.
Well,
scientific, man.
Either that or it shoots you. I'm
Honestly,
sorry. I play a lot of Destroy All Humans. I have the high fucking ground. I'm gonna shoot that thing before it shoots me. Like, come on.
If anything, I would send my own drone up to it. Like that would be the like, let's combat. All right, like drone in midair flight, and then you get a picture of it too. So then, after that point, if you can't take it down like BattleBot style, then you shoot it down and you find out more.
Then you get thrown in jail or prison because the FFA has laws against it.
And you destroyed government property.
You get thrown in jail
Not
for
anymore.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it
Sorry,
moving.
FAA.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Man, we had fun. That was a hell of a tangent. Fuck you, Neil Gaiman. Everyone, remember, if you hate Neil Gaiman, click the super chat button. It's down there. It's a thing. We support
Well, if
hating
you
Neil
want to
Gaiman.
talk about another man who's fallen off the wagon, so to speak.
Oh, this isn't that bad. Come on. I mean, DUIs are bad. Sorry, I'm not sorry. That wasn't. That was really underplayed. Sorry.
DUI is very bad. However,
in comparison, that's where I was at. Sorry, from Neil Gaiman to DUI, it's like, woo, way down there.
Let's just sit back and let Levi just walk himself off a cliff here.
Yeah.
So
look, I hate cops.
There's nothing wrong with that. You know, so I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I've gotten out of the shitty human part, and we're getting into the sadder part of the news. Actor and podcast colleague Tom Welling was arrested at Arby's parking lot in the middle of the night, under the influence, allegedly, getting something to eat.
I understand that story.
Yeah.
So
you're coming back drunk.
So
you just need something, a little fill up. I get it, man.
I
You should have just gone to
maintain,
Taco Bell.
who here amongst us has not been a little too tore up, a little too late in the parking lot of like Arby's, Taco Bell?
Quick Star.
I
Quick
never
Star.
did that.
I haven't.
Yeah.
What?
I,
All right,
I don't
Chad.
Fuck you,
drink.
prissy bitches.
Well, no. He's saying intoxicated in general, like just like
Well, that too.
pulling up. Yeah, that's what he's just. Okay,
Chad's a good boy.
No, not
He's
really
the
a
best
good
of
boy.
us.
I'm just boring.
Oh, that's fine. Honestly, that's
I'm
not
al- I'm
boring.
also-
That's even more interesting.
I'm also the son of an addict, so I try to stay away from it.
Mm.
Yeah.
But no, I understand Kevin's point. I don't know, like it's hard to tell how bad the DUI goes in terms of that. So and Hollywood loves to blow stupid shit out of proportion. So
Yep.
The
I
big
mean-
thing I would wonder is, did he say, "You know, I was Superman"?
Yeah, I know. I was about to say the same thing.
this is gonna ruin the world tour.
Go ahead,
Well,
try
he
to
was
shoot
making
me.
a comeback with Talkville with
Yeah.
Rosenbaum.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
they
how
had
much
like
shit
years
is
of content
Rosenbaum
ready
going to
to
give
come.
him over this?
And,
They
he
have a
looks
new
really
cartoon
sad in this
coming out.
picture too. Like, goddamn. Just like, oh.
Because he didn't get his fucking Arby melt, dude.
Just wanted a number one.
The Man of Steel, indeed. Steel hand.
he needs those
I will
calories, man.
I will not say an unkind word about Tom Welling. Fuck you guys.
He was like my first Superman. I love Smallville. That was how I was introduced to Superman as a kid, like watching that on the WB, whatever the fuck that channel was. But yeah, I love Tom
WB
Welling.
Than the
first.
other.
Thank you. Yes,
Yep.
it's like
Yep.
sci-fi. Yeah, thank you.
I really liked it. I went into poverty over buying like the first 4 seasons on DVD. That was really
Jesus
stupid. When
Christ.
they
God,
first
that's
came
when
out.
they were like $100.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
And
bad for Star Trek fans. Star Trek: The Next Generation seasons 1
yeah.
through like 7 on DVD were like $170 each season.
So
Yep.
X-Files was $150 a
Mhm.
season on DVD.
And yes, I still have records of when I bought those DVDs. I don't have them anymore, but I can
That's why-
I can provide the proof that I did pay $175.
I know it
something.
was because I seen it was not far. It was on the next shelf up from X-Files.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. I was like, holy cow, good thing I'm not that big into Star Trek anymore because I'd have to pay an extra $20. So
That's why I have a compulsion every time I'm at a Goodwill. Like, I don't know about buying DVDs, but if I see a box set for a TV show that I like, it is an instant, like, do I need this? No, but
in
I'm
the
buying it. Because it's just like, I remember that. Like, oh my God, they used to be like hundreds of dollars. I will take this because maybe it'll be
For like
hundreds of dollars
$5
later.
now.
Yeah, like this might be $200 later and I'll still have it and be able to watch it. So
That's how I got my Rome DVD sets.
Yeah,
Back there. They were at freaking like a Goodwill or a half price for like $2.50 each, and I'm like,
oh shit.
That's how I got my Smallville set. They were $7 a box.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
No, I bought each one brand new. Fucking idiot.
Hey, you
This
still
is
got
let's
you got
make
him.
Kevin feel like shit stream is what this is.
$7 a box, Kev.
Do you still got him, Kevin? At least, or did you throw him away?
No.
Okay,
no,
that's all that
they're
matters. Nope. If you still got him, then the money was worth it.
They're in eyeline sight for Kevin. They ain't leaving him. He's gonna get buried with them bitches.
They are that important. They're just like right there. Oh yes.
like that.
Yeah.
It like totally worth it until the power got turned off. Then I couldn't watch it no more. So but otherwise, yeah, I didn't mind fucking writing a bad check for that. It wasn't that I wrote a bad check; because somebody didn't pay me money, and the check ended up being bad.
That's a clear distinction. That's very important.
So take note,
And
kids. Do not accept a check from a glory hole.
Nope.
Nope. No checks, no shirt, no service.
Yep.
The only check you should get is one for a super chat button. You like just let it come right through your glory hole.
And we don't accept
Give us that super chat check right there, right there. Oh my god!
You know who else?
Ah.
You know who else didn't accept a check? Is the fucking
Jesus.
landlord to this fucking theater. Jesus. No. So apparently there was a stage play to Insidious. There was an Insidious Part 6 or 5.5, and it got canceled already. People who purchased tickets in advance are getting their tickets refunded. Theaters are still finding out that the show's being canceled. It got reviews so bad that they're just like, shut it down.
Wow.
Everything from it was like Darth Maul the musical in a way.
Oh no.
Kind of looks like Darth Maul had
Yeah,
a
that's what I was
bad
just
night at
thinking.
the bar.
Which I mean, that was the joke about the demon in 2008 in the first place. So whatever. But they didn't have any sets. Like the big thing, the biggest gripe was there was no sets, and I'm like, okay, well, in the ether it's all black. I get that, but then don't use that as an excuse not to have a fucking set. Like, that's a cop out. Phantom of the Opera doesn't have sets, but they have backdrops that change, and it's done very smartly.
Evil
This
Dead the
apparently
musical
had none of
digital
that.
sets.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. Forgot about that.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Digital
didn't know
sets.
that.
When we went and saw it at the San Jose Stage Company, so like the stage floor, there was some like LED panels, and then for the backdrop for where the cabin or the interior of the cabin, the woods. And then, you had like some like fake trees that would get moved around by the fake shemps, who would then go and spray fake blood on people in the first few rows.
Nice.
But, you didn't have an actual set,
I'd watch it.
but you did have a digital set. So there's ways around it.
Yeah.
Huh. See,
Our
that's kind of
town,
neat.
the whole Our Town, like there's a reason everybody does Our Town because you don't need a set. Like that's why it's known as that play without a goddamn set. It's just Our Town. So yeah, let it happen.
I was looking at tickets for this too, this Insidious, because my wife and I just watched the whole series of them, and I'm like, oh, see if there's anything new coming. I'm like, oh, nowhere near us. So I was like, well, I guess we won't get tickets to that. So, but good thing I didn't. That'd have been
that sucks.
big letdown.
Insidious is gosh, one of my favorite horror franchises as far as like quality goes. I've loved every single one that I've seen. I have all 5. I've only seen the first 4. Like I don't want to watch part 5 because I don't be like, well, that one sucked. Because I thought that with the 4th one, and the 4th one turned out to be really good anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the fourth one was a prequel. I'm like, well, that's gonna suck, but it turned out to be really good
Very good.
anyway. And the third one, for it being after Elise dying, was still really goddamn good.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was really curious to see where this could have gone, and it's unfortunate. It didn't even last as long as Spider-Man Into the Night.
Oof. And that was bad too.
Yeah.
That killed people, and that lasted longer. Come on now.
Yep. Literally.
Literally, yeah. Oh.
Actors were crippled and shit.
No, that was not a great idea.
Yes, it was.
Kevin just likes the misery of others.
Silence.
People bought tickets because there was odds that there was going to be an accident. You know that. People were buying tickets, front row tickets, because somebody could have fucking fallen on them or right in front of them, and they're going to be like, "Oh shit, dog! Snap!"
Whoa! Look at. I'm next to Spider-Man's crippled corpse. Hey, what's up, bro? Click, click.
I'm here with Kevin Spider-Man.
It's gonna be that meme of the grave, and you're gonna be like, "Hey, what up?"
Doing the Spider-Man thing.
I'm upset about this dog bowl. Sorry, this is not a movie popcorn bucket. This is a dog bowl. I'm sorry, this visual is fucking with me. This is a fucking dog bowl.
I did not even know this was a movie until I saw this literally on Twitter, and I'm like, I have to tell Kevin about this thing because our usual popcorn bucket host is not with us currently. He is on a hiatus, so to speak, but Dog Man Movie Leagues, and it's just a dog bowl for a kid animated film, and it's going to be $16 for a glorified dog.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah,
that is
That's
not
nuts.
dishwasher safe.
That's
Probably
not enough popcorn for a movie, man. That's like the
No.
first 45 minutes right there. What is that? That's some bullshit.
45 minutes.
And for Kevin,
Sorry.
like we have to ask a specific question every time. Kevin, how do you screw it?
Yep.
How do you fuck it?
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you with this one. This one is what I like to call the Irish popcorn bucket. It's just like a regular popcorn bucket, right? You drill a hole in the bottom and you stick your dick in it. But this one's for Irish kids. The one, I was told it's 12 inches. It gets right to the fucking top, and you can just cover it with popcorn. No one's the fucking wiser. She sticks her hand right in.
Yes.
So modified glory hole. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Specifically for chubby chubs. Not full stack. But
It's the portable glory hole.
Always doing his job at the glory hole.
For nubby chubs.
Nubby chubs.
Well, and it's rounded enough so if you need to go down like into the bowl, it cups your face as you're going in. Just like that.
Yeah, Rio, this is what we do around here.
Yep.
Bunch of degenerates.
Kind of, yes. No, I would agree. For $15, this is kind of shitty. Like,
yeah,
I understand inflation these days, but that's not a lot of popcorn.
I got $5.
That's not a lot of bucket.
Yeah, Kevin's idea of inflation is a penis pump.
Yeah.
That's Austin Powers approved, man. Come on. Like, I don't see the problem here.
It's got to be a Swedish one if it's going to be like that, though.
It's my bag. It's my thing.
No way. I did not hear about this.
What?
Neither did
Yeah,
anybody
I
else.
heard about
I mean, I saw this on Twitter, and I'm tagging Kevin. And I'm like, oh no. I know this is sci-fi, but here we go.
I wanted to get the transition from the Swedish penis pump to Little House on the Prairie.
Oh yeah, Little Pump on the Prairie, baby.
Got
it. They're not wearing anything underneath those long skirts, man. That's why they're so long. That's the point. Also, I know that Michael Landon fucks. All right, listen, people. I read
Highway to
Charlotte
Heaven,
Stewart's
baby.
book. He fucks. That man.
That was the name of
is a
his penis.
sexual goddess, apparently. Jesus Christ. All right, I gotta write it down. Cool. I did not learn that in Charlotte Stewart's book, so I need to write this down. I can't believe we're doing this. This is insane. Sorry.
So the showrunner
Yeah,
from
apparently-
The Boys. Wow.
Yeah, so it's probably going to be bad. And it's
If
not
it's season 2, it's going to be bad. Or season 3, I should say.
So here's the thing: I didn't like Little House on the Prairie in the first place. So
Me
like,
either.
I don't know the emotional investment that people are going to have in this. Like there will be an emotional investment in this. There is emotional investment in Little House on the Prairie. I just don't understand it. Like I am not that demographic.
Are they
Unless
going
they're
to throw
gonna inject
Gilbert?
some like horror into this? Like,
Yeah.
dear God, I don't get it. Like I want to
Oh, I
watch
would-
American
yeah.
Primeval. I don't want to watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Would watch that.
Yeah, like maybe if they had, if like over the winter they had to go through cannibalism and there was a Wendigo after that, that would be fucking cool. I'd watch.
Ravenous crossed over with Until Dawn, dude. You just sold me.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going
Right?
for like Bigfoot attached to the house in the prairie, but that works too. I like that.
And it turns out they're all tripping
Yes.
balls from ergot
Yeah.
poisoning.
Yeah.
Or no, it's the trees. It's the happening all
Yep.
over again.
Oh shit!
Oh, God. Oh.
What? No!
Pa put wormwood in the punch.
See, this, like I said, this is how we cure greed. Just, pour that ergot into those CEOs' mouth and, go into a little house on the prairie. We make it the village situation. That's our setup. All right. We just put them out there and, let them go to town.
Out to pasture.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Stampede.
I
Now,
thought this was real. Oh, wow.
It is.
yes,
With the bowl cuts.
That's not okay. I know, but I thought it was like real. I was like, oh my God, what's
But it
reality
is.
coming in here?
it's worth pointing out that last week, Millie Bobby Brown said that she is ready to be taken seriously as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
God damn you, Drake.
Important and powerful. But it's also important to know that just 6 months ago, when she turned 18, she was going, "Ew, people are objectifying me," from her bikini.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, so here's a picture of her supposed to be 15 years old on the box of a milk carton. Kind of sexy. Go ahead and grease them up, fellas.
What is
Whoa.
your finish, Kevin? Hold on, let's take a couple steps back here, unpack this. What?
Kevin, why'd they put your glory hole phone number on there?
Yeah.
Oh,
You see,
cool.
'cause
All right,
I
hold on.
can say that on YouTube.
How you doing?
Just trying to get a rise out of Kevin like everybody else does.
Shut that cost extra.
I'm trying to get a rise out of everybody else anyway.
That's
Besides,
why
I
you're
don't
the
think
sun.
pictures like that-
I'm saying again, you're the sun, Jeff's the shadows. That's why this works. This is perfect.
And it looks like we lost.
I'm just saying that picture looks like there's a finger in a butt.
$3,000 reward. Hmm.
Now she just smelled some really
That's
bad.
not
like, beef.
enough.
Yeah.
She can get lost in another
It's
Godzilla movie. Oh wait, she
It's
might.
1987. Is she in another Godzilla movie?
No, she's not.
No.
Oh.
Thankfully, they left her out of the last one. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Nope.
moving on.
Yeah.
I am so over reboots. I'm so over remakes, and I am so going to watch the fuck out of this movie.
Had me in the first half, not gonna lie. God damn. The only thing that would make this better now that I'm looking at it is if it was in black and white. Now we had that Werewolf by Night talk earlier, and I'm like, oh, what if this was in black and white? I think Guillermo del Toro
Yeah, but-
would do really well with that.
Here's the thing, though. You could adjust your TV to kill the color.
This is true.
And
This
watch
is true.
the shit in black and white. That's a life hack, kids. If you like your classic black and white movies, you can make anything a black and white film if you're really dedicated. Like, you can. And this one, I'm sure, would probably be really cool. Ooh, sepia would be cool.
I know. I was trying to like black and white myself. I don't know how to actually do that. So it was just spooky.
Just don't do it for Power Rangers. It gets real confusing.
All Rangers are created equally. And you can tell them by the, the dinosaur that they ride or the type of mammal.
Not the original.
Okay.
This is another picture too, so.
Did somebody punch this guy in the face? Because I kind of want to. I don't know who this is.
It's the
polo shirt.
Jacob Elordi. Yep. This is from another movie. This is not from Frankenstein, but this is the actor who's playing him, so you have a better shot of his face.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can see like his hairstyle that's going to be permeating through Frankenstein.
Okay.
Is he going to be the creature?
Yeah.
No, he's going to be Victor.
Victor. Yep.
Oh, who's
no.
Who's Apocalypse going to be then?
No, Oscar Isaac is Frankenstein, like Dr. Frankenstein.
Dr. Isaac.
And then this Jacob dude is Frankenstein's monster, if I'm reading this right.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
No, I thought it was the other way around. Oh, well.
Yeah.
No, well, it makes more sense to have Oscar Isaac as Frankenstein, honestly. That's why I was like, oh, I'm into this. Guillermo del Toro, Oscar Isaac, let's roll. And he looks like he's science-y, in front of a bunch of people that are British, I'm assuming, and there's the science board, and it's very sciential. That's what's happening there. A lot of sciential stuff.
I don't know,
I didn't get
but
anything for my callback. Sorry, keep going.
I was trying to make a Prometheus joke. I had nothing.
Neither did
I
they.
just know they're not going to sing "Putting on the Ritz," and that's just a major loss in my column.
Yep.
If only.
It's a new adaptation. You gotta tell your own story. Maybe it'll be a different song. We can get that Michigan Frog song. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
I don't know that we're allowed to do Michigan Frog anymore. Like, that's racist as fuck these days.
Oh, God.
I know this outfit already, Kevin. Jesus.
Oh, dude, I do that all the time. Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
Uh-oh. I didn't know.
What?
Oh, shit.
That's what Dave Chappelle said. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm excited to see this, though.
Yes.
I mean,
here.
I mean, with Del Toro behind the camera there, it's going to be amazing. I have yet to find something bad he did.
If it's anything like Crimson Peak, it's going to be fantastic. So
yeah.
And I don't mean as incestuous as that was. So.
What's wrong with incest, man?
Why are you trying
let
to get
them
us
love each other
again?
Man, we lost Levi again. YouTube just keeps kicking them right on out of StreamYards for some reason.
That's crazy.
It's just love. Let people love.
Oh, God.
He must have the same connection that Kev has every now and then.
And the funny thing is it is always the Germans. You realize that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Anytime you be like brother and sister, you're like couple madly in love with 7 kids. Actually, brother and sister. You're like, oh, German couple. All right. Cool.
That's what I mean. I don't know. Incest is a hard thing to hate. Let people love each other. When there's rapey stuff in the world, don't incest. Like let the incest happen, man. That's fine by me. It's not my life to lead. I don't want.
All right.
So, anyway,
moving on.
Yeah.
This alien Earth.
Oh,
Can be yours
shoot
if the
me
price is
already
right.
on this thing.
I love this so much. And you want to know why? Not because it's an alien. No, because it looks like it needs Mega Maid sucking the fucking air out of its head.
I told you to add that to it. That would be funny.
He's gone from
That's a good
blow to
meme.
blow.
Do it.
Have they came out with a second trailer yet, or is it still just the one that looks like a video game trailer?
It's still just the one that I know of.
Yeah.
Cool
Like,
poster,
wow,
though.
we're using tech from the movies and it's supposed to be a prequel. What are we doing here?
Yeah, a couple hundred years before Ripley.
Yet it looks like it comes right after Alien Romulus.
Yeah, I had real high hopes for this.
Well,
But
I mean,
after I saw
Alien
that
was rough.
trailer,
I don't know. I like anything Noah Hawley does, like with Legion and with Fargo. Like I really trust him as a showrunner. So that's where this is one that I'm like, I have to actually see for sure. Like it's.
I mean, I'll watch it, but
There's an
I'm
Artur
not
coming
feeling
to
good
it
about
aspect that like, but we'll find out.
I'm willing to gamble that was an AI commercial and it just said use things from Alien and it just put in what it knew, not realizing that this was a period piece.
Way to go, Grok. Jeez.
yeah. Lazy
Yeah, we
bastard.
know where you're listening, Roko's Basilisk. Fuck off.
That's the only thing that makes sense is like the quality control was not there. Like, oh shit, this is a period piece. We totally forgot. Like, we put in the wrong sci-fi.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well,
everyone.
It's always that thing too, where you never
Or
know if
time
the
travel.
people making it, like making the actual production, have any hand in the marketing or like making trailers. So there could be an entirely different vibe that some executive is like, oh no, you need to make this trailer like this, and they have an editor come in and do all of that completely separate from the process of actually making the movie or the TV show or anything like that. So it could just be that, where it's like, oh no, this is just an in-house thing. Somebody just kind of fucked around with it to put something out there. Well, like I said, I have to wait and see on this one. I can't make that judgment yet. I've been excited for this for a while, ever since I knew it was Noah Hawley and Alien. That's my like, okay, I'm into this.
I think we'll see more of this on the Super Bowl, and I don't think it'll be anything like what we saw this week.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
What we saw this week was choppy as hell. For a professional trailer, it was choppy as hell. It looked disgusting.
It looked like a PS4 fucking trailer for a video game.
I literally thought it was for a video game. Like I did. I was like, did I click the right thing? I even like backed out of it, and I was like, oh no, this is the trailer. But like, what the fuck is this? What am I actually watching? Okay, I guess cool that ended.
I would even say PS3.
Yeah,
and that
even there.
Yeah, I'd say it's PS3 level, and that's pushing it.
Mm-hmm.
It was not entertaining. It's not going to get me. It did not get me pumped. It will not get you pumped to see this show. Like the only thing that gets me pumped to see this show is the idea that maybe they fucked up with this trailer.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. Trailers are hard. Like, look at Suicide Squad 2 as that first movie. That trailer was amazing. Absolute dog shit movie. It's so hard to actually judge from like what that actually is. Like,
When then you have David Ayer screaming, "Oh, I had a better movie! I had a better movie!"
guys, listen. I don't know what to tell you. The Snyderverse needs to come back. We have to bring this back here.
Oh, fuck off with that bullshit!
Come on,
Get out of
guys.
here! You're
Look, man. Look. Like, I would like to state for the record that I'm not a Snyderverse head, and this is a terrible joke that I will continue to run into the ground. Fuck those people. The Snyderverse is dead. Let it die. Anyway,
apparently, the Snyder fans are now upset and making fun of the new Superman movie.
Oh, because of the eye thing.
Right.
Oh.
Well, no, not.
Oh, there's
not,
another one.
Not
oh.
the eye thing. That is funny. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
They could have spent a little money on that. I'll give them that. No, now they're making fun because he cries. They're trying to emasculate him because he cries. And I'm like, y'all, you would have fucking hated Smallville. You would have hated the original Superman 78 movie. You would have fucking like, come on.
The comics.
Yeah, like
comics too. Yeah.
He's very human. That's
That's
goddamn.
the thing.
He got raised by Iowans, man. We're very emotional people. He might be an alien from fucking Krypton, but like, Ma and Pa can't raise that motherfucker. He's got Iowan feelings. It's a thing, bro.
Kansas.
Sorry. Shit. I always get him and Captain Kirk mixed up. But it's Midwest, motherfuckers. That's the point.
Yeah.
Us cornbread people, we know what we're doing.
Nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Superman can cry. Bring it on, man.
I think so. Oh, so here's the first look at Tim Blake Nelson outside my ring.
That was a choice.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Breathe, Levi. Breathe.
I'm fine. Oh my god.
Like, he looks
No,
like,
I was
like the raccoons just got caught outside in the trash. Like,
no, his head looks like a grape that somebody's trying to peel.
I was gonna say it looks like an episode of Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yeah,
a little bit. It looks like they're trying to make him more rashy than brainy, and that's okay, I guess.
It's a choice.
I thought
Not a
Borg.
good choice,
honestly,
but it's a
from this,
choice.
I got Borg vibes. So that's where I'm at.
Almost
A
got
little
like
bit.
a knockoff Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, I want
There
a
you
giant
go.
head.
Yeah.
I want a big fucking head. That was where I was at. Like they had that started in the Incredible Hulk movie where his head was getting fucking bigger, and I was like, awesome.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Honestly, I like the Funko better so far. And again, this is just my ring picking him up outside, trying to steal the fucking Amazon packages. But
Blinker or whatever.
Jeez.
If they want to do the leader look right, they got to look to Red Dwarf when Lister had space monster.
Yes! Oh my god! That and then they have to pop it too at the end once
Yes.
they're done. That's the final thing of the
have it
movie.
explode
Everybody
on,
gets
like,
mucus. Yeah.
Somebody's head. Yeah.
I love you, Chad. Oh my god, yes.
what about the mutants from This Island Earth, Uncle Scrotor?
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I am not drunk enough for this. Oh my god.
There went a bunch of other
Not even
people.
drinking.
Yeah. Should have brought a drink.
This movie's gonna be a total bomb. It's,
Yeah.
And for
Chad, you need your inhaler. No, I'm fine. Trying to kill me, Kev.
Sorry.
yeah, but it would be a glorious death. We'd have it on stream. We'd all be calling 911. You know, it
and
would
we
be
actually would get
immortalized forever.
super chats.
Yeah.
Hey, you killed off Chad last week. Who can you get this time?
Super chat to save them. It's like Tinkerbell
Yes,
Clappy. Super chat,
look, we
super
need
chat.
to get up to $500,000. If you don't want Chad to die, people, we need you to click that super chat button. I'm telling you, from the bottom of our little hearts. Click.
Gene, prop him up and hold his head.
Have you ever heard the sound of 1,000 puppies crying? Well, then I don't want you to. Click that super chat button and save Chad. Please and thank you. Right
I
down here,
heard you
people.
crying. That's enough.
All right. What else in Marvel news is happening? Oh, I'm sorry.
This
before
isn't
we get
Marvel.
to the full Marvel news.
Oh,
It
better
was.
company.
We started
I
talking
know, I'm
about
sorry.
what we'd see in the Super Bowl. Here is a list of things that's most likely going to show up in the Super Bowl. Some of them I'm excited about, and others I'm just kind of like, oh God, why? Why? Like, How to Train Your Dragon. I get it, but why? Like, that's
Money.
is
I
the
know.
is the
Money.
demographic high enough that it's worth the money it costs to advertise during the Super Bowl?
Possibly
Like,
because when those movies came out, the cartoons, and now they got this live action, you got to figure how old those kids were when they're watching where they are now. So these kids are in their early to mid 20s. So,
No. Oh,
being
God.
football
It's only
fans,
been like 10 years. Hold on. How long has this movie been out? Let me look at this.
well, you're figuring like 10-year-olds watching it
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
to 15. So, yeah.
that fucks me up. That fucks me up because my
Oh, my God.
nieces,
2010. Oh, no. Oh, my God. We're all going to
Yeah.
die soon. Oh,
So-
God.
Hey, I got to do this with music all the time. Every year I keep going. I'm like, oh shit, that song's over 20 years old. I can't be playing
my
it all
God.
the time.
Oh
That
my God.
oldie. No wonder the kids are looking at me like, what the fuck's this old shit? So
Old shit.
I
yeah,
was listening to 90s hard rock earlier today, doing shit.
Hey, when I
My
was still
God.
working in classic rock radio and they started playing 90s, oh shit.
yeah, you know that's bad.
Oh yeah.
80s and 90s hitting classic rock. I was like, no, that's not right. Shit, it is.
Yeah, when I heard
So,
I
yeah.
heard Madonna and Billy Joel on K Fox, I was like, you shouldn't be here. More.
Dude, when I was working at K Fox and started playing like Motley Crue, that's when you know you're getting old.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
kickstart my heart.
yeah.
So
But,
let's just do
I mean,
another line and
that's trying to reach that
let's
age
go.
group, you know. So now they're all watching football and
I
trying to
think
get their youth back.
the cutoff that they use on music is it's considered classic if it's over 25 years old.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Which is a bullshit metric, but okay.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were you in high school then? Yes, then it's classic.
Here's a good
So,
comparison.
No Doubt would be considered classic now.
Here's a good comparison someone showed me on one of my DJ groups. Back to the Future, 1985, right?
Yep.
He went back to what time?
Yeah. 1955. That was 30 years.
Okay.
Now we're
So now, where are we now? Say 2025. Go back 30 years.
30 years. Yeah.
1995, yep.
That's
No, 1985. Not even 95. 85.
30 years is 95.
95.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Sorry, I don't know what time it is.
I will
Mr.
have-
Scientist down there.
He said science,
look,
not math.
This
exactly.
is how I know.
Exactly.
I graduated high school 30 years ago this year. That's how I remember that shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I had that pop up, and I'm like, no, yeah, they got a point there. So,
And like I
90s
said,
music is
bullshit
classic.
metric.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well,
so, but anyhow,
Yeah,
we're
honestly,
way off now.
my only argument to this is like, does anybody really watch a movie because of like the trailer anymore? And especially on TV,
No.
it's all on our phones anymore. Like, does anybody like? Do you truly care if it shows up on the Super Bowl? Like, it's just
Not in
it's
the
just a
least.
thing. Yeah.
Because it's just going to show up online like literally 2 seconds after
Yep.
it's on TV. So,
Like, so what does it? What does it truly do? Yeah, I don't know.
That's how I
We'll get
watch
new
the Super Bowl.
trailers. That's what it's
Anymore,
good. We always.
The ads are on before the show starts now, aren't they?
some
Yeah,
of them
Like
are.
they're on it
Yeah,
years
some.
before on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know.
It's an awful
But-
waste of money for that shit.
Yeah.
Just saying.
At
Yep.
this point, yes. But I think that is the Super Bowl anyway for the last like 20 years. So.
Too true.
Yeah, man, we just lost another 5 followers. Boom, just with that, because we all got sports fans in here, right? On the entertainment show, is that what this is?
Do we? Do we?
Well,
How
we lost one more, so
There we go.
bye, Levi. That was
But, you know,
all along.
with How to Train Your
Like other-
Dragon, you got Lilo and Stitch the same time, around that same era.
Now I'm curious about the Megan trailer, but I'm just gonna wait
Yeah.
for that to be on YouTube anyway.
Yep.
Novocaine, Fantastic Four will be interesting because it's the first trailer anybody's gonna see.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderbolts,
Yes.
from what rumors,
We've already got a trailer.
speculate, they're just gonna have a brand new name title when the movie actually starts. It's supposed to maybe be Dark Avengers.
Yeah.
And the others I could care less about.
Yep.
Please don't Dark Avengers this.
That
God
sounds
damn.
like what they're doing, Kevin.
Oh
Mhm.
God, if they do that.
I know,
We
I
talked
know.
about
And that's what
this.
they've always been doing, and it'll be better because these are not the Thunderbolts. That's why the asterisk has always been there.
Yeah.
God, nothing they've done with this so far has made me be like, this looks cool. The Dark Avengers were not brought together by Madam Hydra. They were brought together by Norman Osborn
Norman
and
fucking
golly,
Osborn, yeah, and he was Iron Patriot.
Yep.
and he was cool as hell.
Uh-oh.
So that is what I'd like to see. But Madam Hydra is also cool. I like Val. Not as cool as Norman, but she's all right. Elio, I don't care. I saw the preview for that at Moana 2, and I was not impressed. I don't want to see it again during the Super Bowl. My kids aren't going to want to sit through it or watch the Super Bowl to watch that. And the Smurfs. This is another reboot of the Smurfs. So I don't know.
Where's my Muppet reboot? God damn it.
The big ones will end up being Mission Impossible, Fantastic Four, and Jurassic Park, I bet.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, Jurassic Park, they'll fucking put out something really cool, I bet. I hope. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. What do you guys want to see out of the Super Bowl commercials? Before I skip ahead, is there anything you guys are looking forward to? Like, hey, you know what? I hope they show that.
I'm not actually watching. Don't care.
Something funny. I miss the funny Super Bowl commercials. They're no longer funny.
Bring back the Budweiser frogs.
Exactly.
Then I'll watch.
There you go.
Bring back the Energizer Bunny. Not a CGI one.
Leslie Nielsen died. You have to replace the battery.
Well, you use an Energizer, God damn it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Kevin.
You just have to replace it. Anyway, speaking of retirement and recharging, Captain America himself says no, he is not returning to the MCU for Secret Wars. It has been rumored that he was going to be playing Captain Hydra, and he's saying that is not so. He will not be returning, that he is happily retired.
Yeah, they're bringing him back as Johnny. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's what.
It was, God damn, was that best cameo all year? Sorry.
That was good.
That was awesome, is what that was. I don't
yeah. And thanks to Deadpool Wolverine, we know he could be a lion. I mean, look how he lied.
I was just saying, yeah.
He's lying. He's coming back as Captain Hydra.
Yeah.
I mean, do we really need to see Captain Hydra, though?
No.
I mean, that was a
No,
bad
but this is
idea
gonna
when it
be
was
their-
in the comics. It's going to be a worse idea on film.
Yeah.
Well, he's coming back because he needs a paycheck. Most of his movies outside of the Marvel movies have been bombing.
Well, it's the Andrew Garfield, Andrew Maguire thing, where it's like, okay, they obviously lied about being in Spider-Man, and boom, there they were. So,
Toby was
I
a
don't know.
better liar. Garfield was terrible at it.
Yes.
They have to lie. They have to lie.
NDA.
Yeah, it's part of the contract. I get it, yeah. They're actors. They're literally lying to us on screen. That's the point of what they do.
I still like Patrick Stewart.
Hey,
What's
Ben's
Dr.
here.
Strange?
What's up, Ben? Oh, my God. See, I brought Ben. Click the super chat button. Everybody else, and not just Ben, but click.
He's
it's
watching
down
on Facebook.
I know, but there's a super. Maybe there is. I don't know. You need to. What else can I show for you, Jeff? What else? What do I got? What do we got? We don't have a Patreon. You got a coffee link, a Ko-fi. I don't know how to say that fucking word. Click it. It's down there.
Click it.
Click it.
Good.
Click it.
And stick it. Just like Kevin at the glory.
It's over
hole.
there. It's over there. Slide it in,
Click
slide
it,
it
lick
out,
it.
and move it all about.
In the glory hole.
So, the showrunner for Daredevil Born Again went on an interview this week and made a few points that I just decided to pick apart. And one of them is that in the Netflix series, there was two types of scenes in the show. There was the action scenes that he really enjoyed, and then there were the chatty scenes where the actors were talking and like just staring at each other's navels. Like literally, that's what dude said. And he says he didn't really get into that. Like they spent an hour on an episode talking instead of fighting. They're like, okay, we call that character development in certain areas.
What?
I'm waiting
What's
to see
that?
the drawback here. I was like, what? Okay, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like
Storyline?
the third
Plot
apparently the
character?
third
What?
season talked about what makes a hero, what makes Matt the hero and stuff, why he has to do it. And that bored the showrunner. So you will not see any character development in Born Again.
Awesome.
Mark his words.
So it's just
No
all
character
action.
development.
Huh.
Consider them marked.
Yeah.
Yes, this will be a 6-hour ass whooping. So Charlie, Gatorade up, baby.
Yeah.
But like,
And no
that's-
women,
I love-
no hookers and blow either.
That's most of Kingpin's monologues. Is him naming like, when I was a boy, I had a rabbit, and my mom didn't like it, and I had to kill it for my mother, and that made me the man I am today.
Yeah,
So I need you to go and
That's
kill
actually
this rabbit.
really
Like,
good,
it's-
Levi.
So I do voices. I fucking love Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin. Like, it's so goddamn good. He commits. He's he's a great actor.
Yeah.
well,
But,
that's
it's all navel gazing. I don't know. That's weird.
navel gazing's important. Yes, it gets boring after a while, but it is important. The very first scene that they've shown from Born Again is them navel gazing over fucking lunch.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
And
exactly.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Like maybe they just break out into a fight after that scene, like
maybe
before the entree comes. But
there's a reason everyone loves that scene in Heat. Like that's such a good. Like, come on, it's a good one. Go for it, man. Navel gaze. I didn't even realize that was a bad thing. That's stupid. Wow.
Yeah. Now, and aside from character development, the other thing the showrunner doesn't like is fucking. He doesn't like fucking. At least not She-Hulk. So
no.
The whole Matt showing up and doing the walk of shame thing, retconned. Is retconning that.
Probably because he couldn't get his twerk on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So do not expect to see She-Hulk in this season. Don't expect any mention of She-Hulk or Jennifer Walters in this season coming up.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
Everything will be back to being focused on Karen again, I'm sure. I'm upset.
Not a good.
Karen and Foggy. What are you talking about? No, not Karen and Matt. Karen and Foggy. What's wrong with you, bro?
Foggy don't like his porn stars.
Yeah.
I need my Coggy. Give me my Coggy relationship, man. Or Caggy. I don't know how to do that.
Did they talk about the porn in season 3?
No.
All right.
They didn't do that at all during the show on Netflix.
Yes, they
They
did.
showed now on Disney because it would fit.
No. Wesley and Kingpin mention it in season 1. They allude to it just enough for her to shoot Wesley and be okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
Or in season 2, maybe.
No, that was season 1 then.
1, yeah.
I just don't remember that scene that well, I guess.
Yeah, he talks about things that she had done prior to coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, she wasn't that torn up about killing Wesley. Anyway, yeah. So again, I don't like that he's retconning the fact that Matt is a man whore. He totally is. He is the man whore of the MCU. He is HPV patient 0 in the MCU, and that needs to be recognized. Like Matt gets around. He is the
everyone's beautiful to him. He has no idea. Like he'll just go for anything, bro. Like he doesn't have to worry about the face. It's just about, chubby girls feel great in the dark, man. Sorry, I'm gonna go over here now.
until it starts raining.
Yeah.
No, it's better when it rains. It's better when it rains. Natural lubrication. Anyway, Daredevil up.
Let's keep it moving.
I'm getting back.
Yeah.
I'm very good at that. Come on, I
Getting back
can stay on track.
Winnie the Pooh, and all I could hear is tut tut. It sounds like rain. So, he did, however, say.
Sorry.
Goodness, that there is going to be a surprise character that shows up in the season that shouldn't be there, but shows up in a very organic way, so it makes sense to this universe.
So Punisher.
What I was gonna say, that's so vague. What the fuck does that mean?
Captain America.
My money is
No, it's going to
Mysterio.
be Johnny Blaze.
Yep.
That or
God,
Spider-Man.
It's gotta be Mysterio.
Possibly.
Vulture, Michael Keaton.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Guys,
Villain.
we're missing the obvious answer. It's Mephisto. What's wrong with y'all? Come on.
Oh,
It's
it's
never
true.
going to be Mephisto until Ironheart comes out.
Yeah.
That's Sacha Baron Cohen.
That's not
Mm-hmm.
worst kept secret ever. Oh, okay. So this is a fun story.
Nope.
The actor who plays Peter Parker in is it Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man? Yeah, your
Yep.
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I don't know what the fuck it's called this week. Said that he was afraid at first that the new Spider-Man story or the new series was going to be like annoying and woke. And when he read the script, he was super relieved to find out that it wasn't. Like it was super smart written.
Does he know how to read?
He probably read the original script in the
Yeah.
very original iteration of what
Yep.
this show was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Is my guess.
He's got the good words there.
He's reading his own script right now.
No.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it
I
means.
think it means.
Inconceivable.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
So anyway, here's your first look at Dr. Kurt Connors in the new Spider-Man
Oh,
series.
crying out loud.
It's fine. They don't have an arm. That's all that matters. That's the biggest thing. Do they have an arm? No. Awesome. Moving on.
Boy,
All right,
that
now hate
hand
it.
is
Now you guys go to
disproportionate
hate.
to the arm. I'll say this though.
It's true. She got man hands. Just big fuckers. just big.
She only
At
needs
least you're
one
not the
hand for
only
your
one.
giant knob. Oh, yeah.
Also, his hands are tiny in comparison. Like, look at the comparison between like Peter's
Yeah.
and Connor's hands. Like, holy shit. Maybe they're already turning into the lizard at that point.
I was
That's
gonna say-
lizard
Dude, I
hands
watched the
coming
first
out. Yeah,
episode. This shit is trash. I can't watch this stuff.
I don't know if I could do it. I give you credit for that.
yeah. It should have been
I
more
did
woke.
not want to
couldn't.
finish.
Bring on,
I
bring it
got
on.
10
Bring on
minutes
the
in
woke.
and I'm like, this is terrible, man.
Like I say, just
And
go
she's
back
Jewish?
and rewatch Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
I wanted to at least give it a shot so I could at least say I tried.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
that was solid.
Okay, that doesn't.
I
that
want
does
to
not
point
make
out.
sense.
I want to show this meme because it's fucking stupid. It's not funny. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
The show is not good, but not because of this meme. The show is not good because it's not well written. They make changes to characters that are unnecessary, that doesn't make sense to the story, and it doesn't help the story in any way. So
But Kevin, multiverse.
let's take away the bullshit.
But still.
Take away the bigot bullshit up top. Take away
I would say-
the Star of David on there. Because guess what, motherfuckers?
Oh, jeez.
Kurt
You
Connors
actually crossed
is
it out.
Jewish. Yeah,
Yeah.
forget about that. Because that's not in the show anyway. They added that.
I was going to
Forget
say,
about it.
It's the
holy
meme,
crap.
man.
I was like, boy,
Dr.
they're really
Connors
messing
I was like,
is
wow,
Jewish.
that's terrible. Oh, really?
You wanna know
Like
who
in
else is
canon?
Jewish?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So is
canon, he is.
Spider-Man.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I had
That's
no
the
idea.
thing.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Fuck yeah, man.
That's why it's a
Yeah.
big deal that fucking Matt Murdock is Catholic. He's the
Yeah.
only one that
Oh,
is.
cool.
Yep.
Yep.
Honestly,
The rest of the
never
superheroes
stop
are
to
all Jewish.
consider the religious status of any superhero ever. Like never honestly crossed my mind. That is
But that's
so
the thing.
strange. No, it would be. I don't think it's bad.
We
I'm
got
just
to
like,
talk
oh, you
about
know, I
their
never-
religious activities. We got to talk
Yeah.
about their sexual proclivities. We got to talk about this, that, and
Oh,
everything
now.
else.
how hard their poop is it every day? Like how big is it when it happens? You know, it's all the hits, all the classics.
Hey, if it's yellow, it's mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But
never
let's-
trust a fart. You know, all these things.
It's
Or
always
your
a
shirt.
shirt. Yeah.
Yep.
At our age,
Jinx.
that's a fact.
Jinx.
Never trust a fart over 30.
Yep.
So I crossed out the Star of David. I did not mess with the background behind her glove.
Yeah, I was just about to comment that.
Oh my god, I didn't
That-
even hold on.
That burns
my God.
my eyes.
Yep.
It could have been a yellow glove, and that burns my eyes more than that yellow glove would have. And yellow is a very bright color. This
Just
is not
lazy.
good. Someone in the QA department should have been like, "Ooh, you know what? We can't use the same color twice on the same palette."
It'll be fine.
No one will
Nobody will notice.
Either
Nobody will
change the
care.
wall or change the glove. What the fuck? Oh my God. Honestly, you would probably change the wall because the hand is an artifact that you keep through the whole scene. And I imagine the wall is only like sporadic. So you change the wall. Like, why is the wall that color in the first? I'm out. All right.
Well, that's a window, I'm sure. But
no, it's a
Ignore the
wall
line,
because there's like piping down here, which is what I've been staring at. Like this plumbing, like that just looks like my job. And I'm like, okay, what kind of laboratory? It's a sink. It's a sink, and it is a wall. Yep. That's a faucet sink. All right. Yeah.
Levi always checking out the plumbing.
I am. That's the thing. It's my job. When I come to work with me, like that's.
I watched the first.
To the window, to the wall. God damn it, man. To the Spider-Man drops down my balls.
I wanted to quit after the first 5 minutes. The first 5 minutes are okay. They're okay. It's Doctor Strange. That's what's okay about it, is Doctor Strange has a cool fight. If once you get past Doctor Strange, what he's fighting is stupid. What happens while he's fighting it is stupid. And then everything that else happens after it is just okay. It's not fun. I'm not intrigued. And it gets to a point where virtue signaling so hard that you're like, okay, well, they went that on the checklist. They went that on the checklist. We have inner city kids on the checklist. It's like, oh my God, could they be any more stereotypical or get any more Saturday after or fucking Tuesday afternoon special? Some of it is just really, really stupid. It makes the video game look bigoted. Like, come on.
Bigoted.
Bigoted. Like Lonnie, Tombstone is just kind of rubbing me wrong. I don't know why. Rub me wrong, because I know Lonnie turns out to be a fucking drug dealing criminal car thief hitman later. I don't know. But him having to hide the fact that he's from Harlem instead of Queens, and like he's a good kid from the hood, like unnecessary. That scene went on way too long. It was longer than the fucking the joke about Dave Chappelle getting the job at the Harlem McDonald's. Same type of fucking scenario. Didn't last nearly as long as that, and was still more entertaining. So I didn't care for the story in the first episode. It didn't make me want to watch it more. And the animation, Jeff, your point, you said it's flash animation. The same type of animation that they use in South Park. I didn't find it to be that jarring. Like the heads don't bob up and down or anything like that.
Well, they're not foreign.
What I will say it looks like. Well, yeah, they're not Canadian.
No, it's any foreigner.
Well, we don't know that about some of them. In the 90s, when they first started to integrate CGI in the animation, you'd see Spider-Man swinging, and it would turn into a computer-generated image of like what his view would look like swinging through the city. And it looked like garbage. It really did. It was supposed to look cutting edge and cool, but it you'd really prefer animation.
Yeah, it completely tore you out of the experience.
Yep.
Yes. And that is what this kind of feels like. It feels like you are going down a hall in a weird way. It's a weird view of animation, and I don't care for it. It's not as jarring as South Park, but it's not as good as South Park either.
Well, in South Park, it's meant to be a comedy and lean into the cheapness. Like, you have to lean into the cheapness at that point. Like, you can't pretend that it looks flashy. Like,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great way of putting it. This.
So you're on such a
this
delay.
not
I was
so
like,
much.
who's
It's
he?
okay.
What's
It's okay, and that's. No, I'm
there it
hearing
is
you.
again. I know.
This
God
is
damn it! I
okay
gotta
at
slow down. Yeah. So don't watch this Spider-Man. That's our PSA. If you hate this new Spider-Man, click the super chat button. That's the biggest thing to know. Boom. I'm gonna do it every time. I'm gonna do it every time.
And they're trying to be different, but they're sticking to the MCU plot. And it's like, make a choice, shit or get off the pot. Do you want to be different, or do you want to follow the MCU plot of how Peter becomes Spider-Man before he goes to Germany?
It's like they're
Am I
afraid of
delaying
trying
again?
something new.
Yeah, you got to get that penis extender, Jeff, so that way your Wi-Fi works out in the yard. You got to get
My
that
penis
penis
extends
extender.
just fine.
Yeah.
Levi. It's a wireless extender for Kevin. And he's got to be able to reach the glory hole from where he's broadcasting from.
I think where he put his glory hole, it nicked his Ethernet cable just a little bit. So every time a customer comes,
Next time, Kevin, don't bite down on the glory hole.
Right.
You got to get a reputation somehow.
I'm poking you. I'm poking you up there. I can feel you through the glory hole. That's your bum.
Hey,
how about good news?
Yeah, good news.
Happiness.
Right.
Give us some happiness.
Goodness.
Oh. I don't think.
So we actually have a release date for the Toxic Avenger reboot.
Yep.
And this edit has a 92% score or approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. And that apparently is supposed to be
nobody
really good
who's
at
seen
this
it.
point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, by nobody who's seen it. But I'm really excited. I want this to be good. I want Elijah Wood to be a terrifying villain like Dr. Killmoff.
I want Kevin Bacon to be good in this thing,
I
too.
didn't know Kevin was in this. What's up, K-Bomb?
Yeah, that's kind of how I know it's going to be good. Because he
Mm-hmm.
hates this sort of shit.
So if we could get Kevin Bacon in a Toxic Avenger, we still can't get that goddamn Tremors TV show he tried to do. I know it's not what Steve and everybody wanted to do, but like we can't even get his goddamn pilot released for us to watch. They can fuck off the universe.
Look, I'm this close. I got Vincenzo's Natali's number. We're working on it for Tremors Fest. It's a whole thing. I'm back here doing my best. All right. That's why you need to click the super chat button. If you want to see Toxic Avenger and the new Tremors, click that super chat button, people. That's why we're here. Click it. Click it. But yeah, I'm excited for this. Give us something new. Honestly, a Toxic Avenger movie, just in general, is something I would take, even if it's a reboot, all that jazz. Like, bring it on. That's something a little different. It's an unrated release, so it's like, all right, they're not afraid to go there. Like,
it at least deserves a chance for everybody. Maybe it'll find an audience. Maybe it'll actually be decent, but until I see it, I mean, I'll see it. I don't know if I'll go to theaters for it though. But
yeah,
I want to. I honestly want to because I want to support Troma.
Well, and I support Cineverse because they are behind Terrifier movies. So
yeah. I wanted to take my daughter to see this in the theater because I told her about the original and she told me I got to find it somewhere so she can watch it because she loves movies the same way I do. But a little surprise news, she told us that I'm going to be a grandpa.
Oh, congratulations.
Awesome.
So we won't be able to go to the theater because she will have a little one and I'll be a grandpa.
Wow.
That's great, Skeet.
So another
He's
one
got that
looked
skeet,
on
skeet,
shows.
skeet, motherfucker, skeet, 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 motherfucker.
Yeah.
Get a cigar. We'll do a stream on that
Congratulations.
for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited about that. It's another generation I get to raise on good movies and the bad movies and good shows and bad shows. And,
Get them into Stargate. You know what we gotta do.
right.
Another set of people that will like look at you when you're dead and be like, man, my grandpa was pretty cool on that.
badass.
Yeah, he was awesome.
So
He
Oh,
talked
shit.
a lot of shit.
what's a glory hole, Grandpa?
Keep hurting this. So,
Well, and congratulations in chat too from someone. Hey, cool.
Thank you.
Just had to look. Yeah, always go. Booyah. Way to have sex, Steve's daughter.
Oh.
Way to go. Booyah. So I like congratulating people, but I think about that all the time where it's just
not
like
everyone that has a baby has sex, Levi. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. You guys like
True.
I gotta play myself out now. That is too far. We have crossed the line here. I cannot.
Next topic.
Sex topic. All right. I guess if we want to get into the sex topic, let's go there.
all right. So
Yeah.
as we all know, Groundhog Day is coming up next week, and you could set a calendar by that. And just like Groundhog Day, the Joe Shuster family is filing a lawsuit ahead of James Gunn's new Superman movie coming out.
This checks us about right
I
on
heard
time.
about this.
Yep.
Oh, shit. I am so sorry. That is the wrong article.
Let's say.
That was for the last Superman movie.
Oh,
That was
Jesus Christ.
There we go.
Right on schedule.
Here's them suing for the new Superman movie.
Oh my god.
So, okay, I want to make light, but here's the thing. Warner Brothers and DC will screw over anybody they can for any amount of money. And the they probably are getting screwed over immensely for this fortune. So what they're saying is DC or Warner Brothers doesn't have the distribution rights in some various countries that they expired in 2017. So they should be getting more money than what they're earning, which is none at all, for distro rights in some of these foreign countries. That's what they're suing for at this point. But they sue at the beginning or just before every Superman movie comes out.
Yeah.
Yep. They want to make sure they get their percentage.
And it was
and
one
they
of these
ultimately
lawsuits.
will.
So one of these lawsuits why they killed off the Connor Kent Superboy at the end of Infinite Crisis like 20 years ago.
Mm.
That didn't last long. They were able to get the rights for the Superboy character squared away, but
Oh, really? I thought it was just because Superboy Prime was a prick.
well, that too. But
I thought he just
because-
went Highlander. Was like there can only be one Superboy. Like,
well, because if you notice, like in some of the Teen Titans issues, when they would show the memorial statues, they obscured the S shield on Connor's chest.
oh no, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, and then when they brought in like his Bizarro clone, they had it backwards. So I guess that's how they skirted that one. I don't know. It's been a while since I've read any of those.
I thought Bizarre was always backwards.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Depending on the version of it, because in the Superman animated series, it was a forwards S, but it was different shaped.
Okay.
Oh, huh.
That's interesting.
But yeah, you get the like you were saying, you get these lawsuits pretty much anytime a new Superman movie comes out. Because Siegel and Schuster did get fucked over. They didn't start getting creator bylines until after the 1978 Superman movie. That was one of the stipulations when that film was made.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that's why they were one of the first people they got creative credits in the opening scenes, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Most people hadn't gotten created by in the opening credits for anything like that before. At least not to my recollection.
No, I don't think they did. And then, you know...
At least not in the George Reeves movies or the George Reeves shows.
No.
No. Or the old serials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Superman versus the Mole Men or whatever it was.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. With Kirk something or other? Can't remember his name.
I forget.
The guy just before George Reeves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Wow, Kevin, you are like an encyclopedia of weird, random, niche film and TV trivia. It is.
You
amazing.
must be new here.
Yeah.
Look,
I
can comment. I know, but like, sorry, you just rap. Yes, you all are. I understand. I just had to call out Kevin's like great moment there. Sorry.
George Reeves is my JFK. Like, I will never fucking rest until they prove that he was murdered and not suicide. So yeah, that's my thing.
Ooh, we should have an episode
Smirched
on that.
my Superman.
Jesus Christ.
That would be an interesting stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Conspiracy Corner. I'm into it. Fuck yeah. Let's go shadows on this.
Read the book Hollywood Kryptonite. Like, they flat out tell you who killed him. Like they tell you who did it. And then the movie alludes to it. Like, they show, it was kind of like, the movie was kind of like Clue, where it's like, well, now let's see who did it if this would have happened. You're like,
yeah,
all right, that works out too.
1 + 1 +
Like,
1
Hollywoodland was not a bad movie at all. But the book was just like, no, this motherfucker did it here. And you're like, oh, scandalous bitches.
Wow. So what else you got for us,
honestly?
That was
sorry.
it.
He said Groundhog Day. I just have to say this. This is super weird. That Punxsutawney Phil had a baby. He's going to be a dad or something. And this upsets me because I thought Punxsutawney Phil was immortal. All right, legitimately. I thought that was just like an immortal groundhog that has lived forever and ever. And now it's like, oh, so now he's going to have a baby? So now he's going to fucking die? You're going to kill the goddamn groundhog? I'm upset. This is really avant-garde and stupid, but I just have to make this complaint out loud.
just think of the Phantom. Okay, it goes from father to son.
Yeah, I understand.
Same with Shamu.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're gonna pass the buck.
Yep.
Oh God.
They're on like Shamu 12 now or 15.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh my God.
She won't be able to get into a lift either. So
if you hate SeaWorld, click the super chat button. Support our efforts to destroy SeaWorld.
You really should. It's like unbelievable. Wow.
It's bad. No, it's bad. That's where it's like, no.
I listened to a whole thing on it.
Down with SeaWorld.
Unbelievable.
Ugh.
What are you saying that they really would have let all those people die in Jaws 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you never watched Jurassic Park? Like, that's how it works, man. Like, animals get loose, just let the people die.
Just lock
Jimmy
the
Buffett will be
motherfuckers
okay.
in there. The shark will take care of it.
Yep. Nobody can sue if they're not alive.
Oh, fuck yeah. Jesus Christ. Wow. Just say best movie everyone watched this week. I had Palm Springs today. That was mine. That was my rec. What else? Best movie you watched this week? Go.
we did that at the beginning of the show.
Gosh.
No, that was like your week. But I mean, like, what's your specific best thing you watched this week? Boom. Go.
Only movie I watched was Killer Clowns.
Okay.
Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. Jesus.
Okay. No, it wasn't specific. Come on.
Yeah, I didn't watch any movies this week.
See?
Well, Children of the Gods, Skeeter.
Well, yeah.
That counts. There we go. Kevin, you watched nothing? Honestly, I loved your live tuna stream. That was beautiful and peaceful.
Kevin's only got to watch one thing.
Definitely not live tuna in that one.
No.
There was the jellyfish.
Is that what they're calling it now?
Yeah.
The peanut butter and jellyfish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I watch?
That's what you call it when the dog licks it up, right? Yeah.
All right, next headline.
That's all you, Jeff. Now.
No, he's got 2 more slides.
I just played golf.
I thought it was done. I thought we were done. I was trying to like play off a little bit. Sorry, I didn't know there was more. Give us more.
I thought I was done too. I'm not done. Oh shit. Okay. Then,
you said you were done. That's what it is. I was like, I thought you were done. Jesus Christ.
No way. My wife and I
Usually
were
what
just
he's done, he
talking
says,
about
well,
thought
Jeff,
I
that
was
concludes
too."
my portion of the activities tonight. I have to go attend to the glory hole.
My wife and I were just talking about this movie a couple weeks ago and how they should not make a remake of it.
And that's why they're doing it, because
Yep.
they shouldn't.
They heard us.
Dollar bills, y'all.
You know, it's a Robert Rodriguez flick. So,
He's
Yeah.
producing, not coming back, though.
Mhm.
oh, well then. Oh, that's
That
right.
still
He's just,
helps. That
he's
still
just
helps.
executive producer. That's right.
And how many executive producers just sit there, do nothing but collect a paycheck?
Oh, all
Most
of
of
them.
them.
Maybe he could be Robert could be the new king of cameos.
Mm.
Maybe no. All right.
I'm fine with it.
I'd be interested
I
in
liked
seeing
the
this,
original
though.
Faculty.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, that was a good movie.
it's
I
an
liked
alien
it.
movie. It's fun.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's the thing in high school.
I think it's a bit underrated, actually. Not many
Yeah,
people talk about it.
Yeah, it's kind of a rip off of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, starting
Yes.
off in a small town, sneaking slowly, taking people over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Till
and
they
Robert
figure it out.
Patrick's in it and everything.
Yeah, yeah, he was good in that.
There was this and another high school thriller at the time, or around the same time that came out that I didn't care for as much.
Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. Please don't remind us of that, Kevin. God damn it.
Look,
I
I
don't
will
think
defend
that'll
that
work.
movie. I'm going to go to bat for that movie. God damn it.
It's it.
It's
God
going to
damn
get
you,
made
Jeff.
too.
No, but apparently that sequel's coming out this year.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
It was going to be a remake. Then now they're going sequel on it. So
I'm fine with that. Give it to me.
Ah,
Direct that
shit.
in right into my veins.
What the fuck was it?
I know what you're talking about, Kevin. I can't think of the name of it either.
Was Famke Janssen in that one and not this?
No, she was in this one. Yeah.
She was in the
this one?
Faculty.
Okay.
But yeah, I know there was another one, but I can't think of that movie either.
Halloween H2O?
No, it's a high school horror, just like the Faculty kind of was.
And this had the song from The Flies in it.
Yep.
The Got You in a Headlock song.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What
What
was that? I got it. I know I own the movie too somewhere.
Hold
on. 98.
And my point is going to be that I didn't like it as much, which is very evident because I can't remember what the fucking movie it was.
I got Phantoms, Urban Legend. I don't know. I'm trying to.
Urban Legend. No,
It's kind of close-ish. Yeah, but not. I don't know.
It was an alien.
Idle Hands is kind of,
No.
but that's more comedy. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to think of horror at a high school with that kind of like the
That's
craft.
also
Nope,
getting
not
a
that.
remake.
Faculty?
That's what they're talking about is the remake of it.
Oh, there's a remake?
They're working on a remake.
Sorry, I don't know. Friends.
Anywho,
I got nothing. Go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
It'll come to us later.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
When we're watching this, you may also like.
Yeah.
Oh, this is insane. I'm excited and think I'm flabbergasted by what's come out about all of this.
So this was the part where I was like done with Scream. I didn't like Scream before, but I hated it after this. Like I had a hangover from cocaine, which is really bad. And I don't say that to be like shame on me. I'm just saying like that's how bad the hangover was. I was coming down off coke and I had to watch this fucking movie and it was not cool. And like the exposition that he gives when he reveals himself, you're like, that is this. You know, this is Halloween. This is a very fucking exact goddamn remake of Halloween. This is the worst fucking stupid shit I've ever goddamn seen. And then they just kept going with it after that.
I did not like any of these movies, honestly.
No. So to find out he's coming back, I'm like, but you're why I really hated it. Like, you were what I really fucking hated.
Well, and he's also not the only one who's coming back,
I was
apparently.
gonna say we got Matthew Lillard too, man. Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, waiting for it. Yep.
But wait, there's more.
Easy, man.
My mom and dad are gonna be so mad at me.
Well, geez,
This is the only intriguing thing that I could possibly think about this movie. Like Stu coming back. Like, is Stu going to be in a fucking mental ward at this point? Is him and the brother not dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Zoink, Sid, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Are they going to be like the Hannibal Lecters giving insight? Are they going to be being interviewed?
Admittedly, in Scream 6, the main character, she's like hallucinating Skeet Ulrich's character, Billy, like, because he's her dad. And she's like, there's several moments during the movie where she's legitimately like hallucinating him and feeling like she's going more and more crazy. So when I saw this, I don't know, it wasn't like, oh, they're going to actually bring these people back. It's like, okay, they've already crossed this threshold of like bringing an actor back. And it's actually Skeet Ulrich, like the whole movie. He's in like 15, 20 minutes of it, little parts all the way through. My first thought was, oh, okay, so they set that precedent. Now they're going to try to keep that ball rolling because now they got Cindy, so bring these other ones back. We'll see. I don't know.
He's the ghost
Was
from
he really
13
Billy
Ghosts.
Loomis?
Yeah.
Crossover.
It's about time.
Yeah, he made peace with that at the end. God damn, I love that movie. I hate and love that movie. That movie scares the fuck out of me, but I love it as a movie. But wait, sorry, what were you going to say, Jeff? You had Kevin, you had a question.
I don't recall at this point.
You
That
look like
just
you had
totally,
something,
like derailed me.
But no, I'm interested to see how they pull this off. This is a weird one. I don't know.
Was she really Billy Loomis's daughter, or was she just
Yeah. Well, because that was part of the story of it too. Spoilers is that she feels like she's becoming more of a killer, and so then that's the whole like, oh, is she actually Ghostface, or is Ghostface like a real thing? And then she has to like accept her killer side to kill the killers. It was actually I didn't hate it. I don't know, but she does hallucinate. Like she's literally talking to him several times throughout the movie. It's very strange, but
all right.
Yeah. And I have to say, as far as Scream movies go, I love Scream 4. I have to go to bat for that one. That one predicted influencer culture like 20 years before it happened. So I go to bat for Scream 4. Yes.
Yeah, it kind of did. It kind of did.
Yeah.
I didn't like the rest of it, but it did do that.
Yeah. Again, give me scary movie or give me death. That's where I'm at with any Scream properties. Please and thank you.
June 2026.
Yep. I'll be waiting a little bit.
And Jeff,
I'll
that's
get out my shovel.
portion of the news.
All right. I'm going to do some quick hits here because we're running a little late.
Oh, yeah.
But it's in the thumbnail. It's in the title description. Terrifier 4 is currently being written by one Damien Leone. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Figured I'd give you a present in return. The script for Terrifier 4 is in the works, and it's shaping up to be a most epic, thrilling, nasty, horrifying, and emotionally, utterly satisfying conclusion. P.S. I will finally reveal Art's origin. And if this was any other writer, I'd be like, what? Please don't do that. But it's Damien Leone. I absolutely believe this is going to be a fantastic and awesome movie. I have loved all of these Terrifier movies. They're all fantastic. First one is my favorite, but they're all such fun. And now, Skeeter, you're a fan of these, right?
I have not watched them yet.
Okay.
I know I'm a little behind on it, but it's on my queue to watch here soon. So, because everybody's been bugging me, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get to them. So I will get to it eventually.
Okay. And I know our buddy Justin out there is a big fan of
Yep.
Terrifier movies, so he's probably pretty excited about this too. And I'm going to ask you, Levi, you're not much for these slasher movies like this, are you?
Oh, God, no. Oh, fuck no. I have nothing that I want. But I respect the art form of this, honestly. This is a movie that I see as over there, like, you know, I don't have to enjoy it to go like, you know what, you do good work. So thank you, Terrifier movies.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. And they are very well put together, and they don't feel as cheap as the budgets that they reflect. and the kills are fantastic. They're just extremely bloody.
Yeah.
But Art the Clown is a new horror icon. I think he's actually better off than Victor Crowley with the Hatchet movies.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's in the meme world permanently now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're God level there then. So
yep. Cultural zeitgeist permeated. Yep. He's in it.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. And along the same lines, there's an accompanying article about I can't share Instagram apparently.
Oh, weird.
Wow, let's be bitches. Okay, so I'm going to shoo on over to something else really quick, but it ties right back in. There is a Terrifier release for Terrifier 3 on VHS that's in Walmart right now.
What?
And it's out by their toy section, like by the video games and everything. So if anybody's looking for legit VHS is back on shelves in Walmart. It's just kind of a little thing that they're doing right now. I think that's pretty rad. I want to, next time I go to Walmart, I'm going to be looking for this.
I got to go there tomorrow. I'm going to go look for that.
Yeah.
And there's how many different covers, or is it just...
Well, this ties into the They Live segment.
I was going to say, that reminds me of They Live. So
yeah, because They Live is actually getting a full release on VHS out in the UK. I would hope that there's a way to have this over here in America. I don't know if that's going to happen, but there is a website for this Vice Press home video. This is going to be in PAL format. So if you have an old VCR, you need to make sure it was an all region VCR because otherwise it ain't going to play like at all. But if you just want a nice novelty item, we're going to be getting this. And I think this is freaking cool. There's going to be 5 different versions of this.
Yep. That'd be cool.
Oh, wow.
Love that movie.
And they got a special clamshell one, too.
Ooh.
That's going to have a flippable cover art.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of money I spend.
I can hear that sound. That as you open that box up. Oh, my God.
Well, I believe that they are... Let's see.
Oh, my God.
Let's see here. Present.
They Live is awesome. Yes, it is. Wearing a lie. I agree.
Yeah, that doesn't want to share. So,
what the schnapps going on here?
Oh my God, the shadows are coming for us in the dark.
Oh, I know which one to share.
That's alt.
Whoa. Okay. Are we in Florida? Is this a Florida podcast?
Yeah. It could be.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
And this is going to be February 6th. So if you want a nice novelty item. And these are all 5.
Nice.
So watch TV, stay asleep, obey, consume, submit. They're going to be about, for pounds, they're going to be about $30 each, or $139 for a full 5 set.
Oof.
Remember what we paid for DVD box sets. Remember what we paid for DVD box sets.
Dude, I have like every edition on this, including my original VHS back here. This is one of my favorite movies of all time, period.
That you only paid $15 for.
That's a hard.
I think I actually paid like $20 for my VHS stick because it was.
Oh, because you bought
it is in pristine condition. It's actually over there.
So the first 5 will be $173 American.
Yep. I mean, I would love to get these, but man, these are crazy prices just for a VHS. Yeah. I don't even have an all region VCR anymore.
I don't either.
I ran the hell out of mine like 20 years ago and never got another one because it's like, I'm on the DVD now.
Yep, same here.
And I'd actually want to play this. So
same.
I mean, I have a Beastmaster VHS I got from Vinegar Syndrome back here, and I want to play that sometime soon. And Weirin out there, I know you're here. You like They Live too. If you're paying attention to this, and you want to get that, it might be something fun if you really like it.
Yeah, I gotta send that to my buddy, the General. The General and I talk about this movie all the time. So
That we're doing this one in March, so everybody on our
Nice.
0 Point Review series. So that's going to be a fun one, and we have 2 awesome guests joining us.
Ooh.
That's going to be Moxie and Leon. So if you guys are catching our replay, I'm going to be reaching out to you soon. And in other news, any Dead Space fans on the panel here?
Yes, I love that game.
I know Kevin is a big fan.
I was going to say it's okay.
What?
He's talking about Dead Space 3, clearly.
I wouldn't know because I've never played the motherfucker.
Exactly. I'm talking about Dead Space 3. But Dead Space fans, you can rejoice. The classic release is making a comeback. No, it is not actually the video games.
No.
What is going to be coming back are the novels and the graphic novels. In Gaming Bible's review, we praised its nerve-shattering, terrifying horror, which provided both returning players with something new to look forward to, referencing the remake, clearly. The resurgence in interest for this game has led to the graphic novels now being reissued. So all the comic books, the graphic novels are being re-released. And
that's awesome.
I see that, and then I went looking for my books that I spent way too much money on eBay. And thinking, man, if I had just waited a couple more months, I probably could have gotten these for a better price. But these are first editions, so I'm not going to feel too bad.
I wouldn't.
So, but I think this is fun for everybody who wants more Dead Space lore. And these 2 books are considered a little bit of a backstory and prequels to Dead Space 2 and the first game. So they get into a lot of the religious aspects about it.
Yeah, that's on my list to put on the printer. Even though I can't find a good helmet to 3D print yet.
Oh, I believe that.
I've been looking everywhere. I got a couple other places I got to look, but I'll probably have to pay a pretty penny to get it made.
Okay. And,
I'm still jealous of your helmet behind you.
Oh, my collector's edition.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's also where I got my little marker. That's like it's pure. It's like die-cast metal. It's actually pretty heavy for its size. And everything else is up on $1 shelf.
Yeah,
but yeah, you can get this in March, and then rolling out through the rest of the year. So at least EA is allowing this to happen, unless these were separate rates. So
hopefully, what I was going to say, or what I was thinking is hopefully, speaking of them, if this does well, they'll be like, well, okay, maybe we'll do that remake of the second game.
Oh, they'll be remaking the second game. They are.
Definitely.
The third one, I hope they improve it a lot, because that game was fucking ridiculous. I like the story. I did not like the gameplay. Dead Space 4 would be what more people are looking for based off of the remake doing so well.
The only thing I liked that they did with the remake of the first one was they got rid of that fucking asteroid shooting.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, that was such a bitch. Even though the first time I went through the game, I passed the first time. The second time I went through, it took me forever to try to get. I'm like, how the hell did I do it the first time? No problem. I don't get it, but yeah, I was glad that was taken out of the game.
Kevin and I have had many conversations about that particular section of the first game, and I'm like, I'm so glad they put a different mini game into the remake. It's actually a lot more enjoyable.
My gripe is the getting blown up by the asteroids running on the outside of the ship. I fucking hated that, and you don't have to do that nearly as much in this one. So
correct.
Thank you, EA. And they moved the treasure of Ping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ping's treasure.
Yeah, I appreciated that. It was like, oh, you shifty little fuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, when I found out where it was, I'm like, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. That works.
Mental note.
And then I had just a couple things on Twitter bookmarks, and we can wrap up. So, but we're gonna start what we were just talking about. Scream. I got one more thing about that in general here, Mister Arquette. Dewey may be dead, but David is not done with slasher cinema. Everybody, David Arquette will return to the slasher genre in Kill or Be Killed, a summer slasher throwback. When a mutilated body is discovered on the football field, it's clear someone else is playing by a new set of rules. David, back to horror. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I never hated him. I just never thought he was that much of a comedian. So
His
when he
best
went to
horror
Goofy
movie
Mode
is-
movies, I was like not into it.
His best horror movie is Eight-Legged Freaks. I'll go to bat for that one, man. I don't care. Like that's like give it to
Fucking
me.
A.
That is
Yeah,
a
it is.
fun movie, dude.
Fuck yeah, it is. Fuck yeah, it is.
Now, Kevin,
That is
have
like
we ever talked about that one?
no, and it
no,
is the
no, I
perfect
haven't.
creature
I call
feature.
dibs. Look, I call dibs if there's an episode on it. Fucking love that movie.
You got to remind us about that.
I will.
I quote that movie like daily. I love that movie so good.
One of my all-time
Your face looks like a
all-time
hooker's
favorite
crotch.
lines is just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean people aren't following me. Like like the black DJ. Like this. I think about that one all the time. Just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean people aren't following me.
All right, let's see here. And we'll just scroll down to the bottom. We got, it's also in our title, The Sinners trailer. It's Warner Brothers.
Coog!
But we're going to play it anyway.
Black vampires. Vampires.
What's that?
Give me this. Sorry. This is awesome. Give this to me.
Oh, no, that's okay. I can pause. It'll...
That looks
Damn.
good.
Yeah.
I want
Looks
that.
like a good vampire
Yeah.
movie. I'm
I want
down for
that.
And
Yes.
the
I'm
soundtrack
kind
looks
of
red.
on Ryan Coogler, but
Yeah.
this does pique my interest. It does change like the atmosphere and the overall look of what you would consider a normal vampire movie.
Yeah. That's what, like I said. That's what I'm into. Like, give me something different on that genre, and that is that. Yeah. Whether it's bad or good, I'm gonna love that. I don't know. We'll see.
Yes, vampires know how to party.
Yeah, they do. Got to sink their teeth right on into it,
Yeah.
just like Kevin does.
Ooh, he's a biter. Ouch.
Kevin, what did you think about this?
Me, I thought it was pretty. Like
Yeah.
as far as being a period piece, it is absolutely beautiful.
Yep.
The music
Yeah.
sounded amazing. The dance looked terrific. I could watch a movie just based on that. Throwing the vampires into it, I'm kind of like, okay, well, that's going to be fun too. There's that brief moment there where I'm kind of like, oh, okay, the white guy is the bad guy. I get it. But no, it's not about that because they're vampires. It's not race.
It may start that way, but it pulls away from it.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, because otherwise,
and
you're taking
that
away
became
what the
evident within the
vampires usually
trailer.
do to families. So
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I want that. I gotta
so-
send that to my wife. I know she would love that. Caitlin would love that. Oh my god.
cool.
So this looked very interesting. I'm curious to see where they're going to go with this. I don't know about all the Tommy guns and stuff. I mean, that looked cool.
Yeah.
But
Honestly,
how you gonna
that
put
last
vampires
shot
in
with
that?
him like coming right at the camera with that Tommy gun, like that was amazing. Like that was a good.
Gangsters,
That's a good period
vampires, and
piece.
the
Yeah.
blues. That's all you need.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a great cast too. I'm a
Yeah.
big Michael B. Jordan fan. So
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oof.
I thought, are we going to go in the direction of like, I can't think of his name, the guitarist that sold his soul to the
Robert
devil?
Johnson.
Johnson.
Yes, Robert Johnson. Yeah,
Robert
there you go.
Johnson. Crossroads.
Like, I thought
Yep.
maybe that's where we were going to go.
That's
I
where I
was
thought
thinking the
too.
same
No?
thing,
Okay.
Kev. I was definitely thinking the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yep. Same.
Well, they even meet the vampires. Like they're like in that trailer, at least they're sitting at a crossroads. So at least in that point of the movie, there's some that crossroads imagery is really important for that story. So I don't know. Who knows? It could play in. It could play in.
yeah. And speaking of vampires, Nosferatu fans, if you want to pay for a candle, it's $175.
Fuck.
Nope.
Comes in an ox blood glass vessel. So it's a scented candle. I don't know if it's gonna smell like
his balls,
Little Miss Depp, but like Gwyneth Paltrow would have you believe. But yeah, this is a thing. It's out there. I thought I'd share that with everybody.
Too much.
Does it smell like a prosthetic penis?
Yeah.
I don't know, Kevin. We should probably send it to you so you could tell us about that.
Well,
And,
you only know if you put it in the glory hole.
Yep. We got to have you confirm this for us, Kevin.
It's fake.
It's fake. Nosferatu has become one of the top 30 highest grossing remakes of all time in the United States.
Yeah.
So that's
it was good.
Yeah, but that's talking about remakes, so
yeah,
you know.
The movie did do pretty good at the box office considering everything, so. Yeah, let's see. Back to Stranger Things for just a quick moment. They're saying that the final season is like 8 blockbuster movies, so 8 episodes, probably all close to 2 hours.
That's been
I have heard that the last episode is about 2.5 hours.
Oof.
That might change, but that is something that I've been a little tipped off to. So,
and golly, here I was bitching about 90-minute pilots.
As we watch Superman and Lois, the new Lois and Clark, the New Adventures of Superman for our next nostalgia TV. And they had
Which
a little
had a
clip.
way
of
better
one-
pilot than Flash.
Yeah. Which Flash?
The original.
Grant? Oh.
No,
John
the
Wesley
original.
Ships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John's pilot was so long. So
yeah,
not the only
I
thing that's
agree.
long.
I think that was the only episode I did not like.
So no date on.
I can
Wednesday.
binge watch that entire series, but not the pilot.
Yeah. I think you even mentioned that in our show. But
Yep.
Netflix is starting to hype up Wednesday season 2. So maybe sometime soon we'll be getting a date. It's I have no idea when this is coming. I'm thinking sometime during the spring, probably March or April. Because they don't start promoting until something is about to come out within a couple of months.
Yeah.
So that's if they promote it. They never promoted MST3K, so who's to say? I know Kevin's just like, shut up.
Someone didn't want them to promote MST3K.
Netflix, they gave us a final date for season 3 of Squid Game, June 27th, as I predicted.
Yep.
You know who is totally into this fucking show?
Who?
My 6-year-old.
Really?
Loves this show.
Really?
Good.
Zoe.
Oh, Zoe. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, Daddy, it's a video game. I'm like, well,
yes,
sort
and no.
of. It's a little more intense than that, but yes.
And
Video
nobody
game.
has extra lives.
Yeah, right. This is Dark Souls, honey.
Yep.
And I know I shouldn't be letting my 6-year-old watch this, but she watches TV when I'm not around.
She much of a reader because it's all in like Korean anyway.
No, she's not yet. So she's just really getting all the violence. Yeah.
That's even better. Awesome. Just no subtext.
Out of
Just the
context,
violence.
She's getting no navel staring, just the violence.
Jesus Christ. We brought it back. We brought it back.
Circle back around.
Good job, guys.
Just
Proud of you
stare
all.
at that. Stare at that navel right there. Right there. Boom.
I'm good.
That's your
Eyes up
new
here.
glory hole, Kev.
Oh,
Right
God,
there.
no.
Right there.
Oh,
Or you get shot.
And we lost Levi again.
Oh,
What happened?
damn. That's rated a little too TVMA for YouTube.
Yeah.
They kicked them off our stream for us, so we didn't have to do anything. And
He's
Kevin
the
already
man.
talked about Avenger.
Yeah.
And okay, and Dan Stevens is in talks to return as kaiju expert Trapper in the upcoming
he was the
sequel to Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire.
He was the best part of that fucking movie, so I'm glad. Oh my god, love that man.
The movie actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
No,
but
I'm
it
not
was
hating on the
a
movie.
Long movie though.
Yeah, I just love Dan Stevens, and he knocks it out of the park every time. So
Yeah, he was pretty good. I actually enjoyed him.
Hell, he showed up in Night at the Museum,
still
the one
haven't
with
seen
Robin
The
Williams, and he
Empire.
was Lancelot. It was amazing. I loved it.
What's that, Kevin?
I still haven't seen the new Empire.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Like I liked Kong versus Godzilla, as long as like Millie Bobby Brown and the other kid weren't in it. Like as long as they weren't in it, I was perfectly like content watching that picture. It was stupid. I didn't need it to be smart. It was better than the originals. It was fun. Like there was punching, kaiju, like, whatever you want. It was there. And then it had the fucking Australian kid from Deadpool 2.
Nice.
He's not in this one. You're fine. You should watch New Empire. You'd like it. I don't know. There was a good bash him up, take my toys, and just
My son would probably totally love it if I watched it.
Do it.
Yeah. That's
It's
he loved
alright.
that one. I like the originals. Like I wanted to buy the Criterion Blu-ray the other day. I wanted to pick up that and The Princess Bride, but they were $50 each. I'm like, you could fucking slurp my butt.
When it comes to Criterion, there are 2 times of the year when they do like 50% off sales. And I will tell you when the next one happens, and you buy it then, because you'll basically pay half of each one. So if you say they're 50, they're 25 in those sales.
I'm better at paying 25 for a copy of a movie that I already own.
Yeah.
So, but
because Criterion is expensive.
Yeah, but The Princess Bride is a movie where I'm kind of like, it's worth it to me. Godzilla, I have the Criterion DVD of Godzilla that has both versions of it.
Yeah.
It's worth it to me. I loved it. But at the same time, I'm not going to go spend $50 for it neither.
No.
I spent $40 on RoboCop in the X-rated version. That was also Criterion.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think I still have that DVD actually. Yeah. All right. I got 2 trailers and then we are done, guys. So, and this one is a short one. This is David Cronenberg's new movie, The Shrouds. It will open on April 18th in New York and LA before expanding nationwide on April 25th, 2025. I have not watched this. I saw David Cronenberg new movie and I'm like, yes. Got to do this on the show.
Is that the white fly guy?
How dark are you willing to go?
No.
Okay, that's got my interest.
Yep.
It's a short teaser, I know. It doesn't really give much, but that is fine.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll watch it just from that.
Yeah. I was a big Cronenberg fan. I have Eastern Promises that is actually going to be watched very soon around here. So I am a little bit behind on that particular movie. But that one, and then last thing, and because we had a buddy give us a heads up about this on our Stargate stream.
Yeah.
Just gotta find present. This is called Astartes 2. It's an official teaser trailer for an animated little fan film, which I think is no longer technically a fan film.
Yeah.
And I think you guys are going to enjoy this one. I can go full screen. And if you're any sort of sci-fi, you like space battles, shit like that, beat 'em ups. Yeah, you know, you hear Warhammer, most people are like, "Ooh, somebody said Warhammer, there goes $40,000 right out the window."
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
You should actually check out the actual Astartes short film that they did.
Mhm.
I can show it to you. It's like 13 minutes long. We're not gonna play it though.
Yeah,
but I can at least show the screen where that's at.
Yeah, that gave me that secret level. The clip they did on secret level. That's same quality. I thought that's what he was showing at first, or Breck told us about. But then all of a sudden I was like, whoa, wait a minute, that's not secret level.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, it reminds me of those old Halo shorts. That's my... Oh, wow. Hell yeah.
Pretty cool designs and all like fan made. So
bravo. Oh, yeah.
So I highly recommend people going to check out. I never did this. I need to do that.
Ooh.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Click that super chat button. Everybody's all down there. Do what you can.
And a special shout out to Alec Baldwin's finger, who recommended this to us. Brother, thank you. We are totally on board with what's going on with this. And we're going to be keeping an eye out on Warhammer 40K by Henry Cavill. That's going to be on Amazon Prime. Hopefully that's pretty good too.
Will it be related to Voltron?
Don't get me started on that.
Sorry.
I'll keep you guys here for another hour to talk about that if you really want to.
I got a quarter around here somewhere. We could just stick in you like this.
I gotta go.
All right. We'll go around the horn. Everybody say goodbye. Let everybody know where you're at. And start with you, Levi. Where can people find you at, brother?
I run the Talking Tremors podcast. You can find it. Just look up Talking Tremors podcast. I actually had Conrad Bachman on this week, the guy, Dr. Jim, who gets sucked into the ground, and he's a lovely, wonderful man. He's 92 years old and wants to come back on. So yeah, check it out there. That's all I do. Or my favorite thing, my all-time favorite thing, and you would be my ultimate friend if you click the super chat button here at the Suns and Shadows show. Like that's like it's just right there. It's such an easy little clickety click over there. Click it. All the time, baby. Thanks for having me. Love you guys. Stay easy and be well.
Skeeter.
You can find me on any social media under Skeeter on Sound for my DJ and music bingo and trivia. And also here on the Suns and Shadows Network with the Stargate Files, as you can see right there. Check us out. We just went through the pilot episode, and next week, Thursday night at 10:15 Central Time. So we'll be back on to talk about the next two.
Yep, we're going to go 2 by 2 from the next couple of weeks. And our buddy Alec, we know you're out there. We know you're watching. Have fun on your trip. You will be on an off-world excursion, and we can talk about you coming back the following week. If we can make it work. So.
Yeah.
But we're not looking to change any times or anything like that. All of our shows, we are usually Tuesdays. We got our 0 Point reviews. Sorry, Kevin, I'm taking over for you on this one. And this week on 0 Point reviews, we are doing Superman the Motion Picture. Wednesday will be Nostalgia TV. We will be doing Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, Season 1, part 1. We're doing the first half. When we get shows that are longer than 13 episodes, we break them in half so we can devote time to each and every episode properly. And then on Thursday, Stargate Files, and then back here again on Saturday for Deadwire Live. Now, before we head on out, Chad, let everybody know where they can find you at.
I'm on Blue Sky Threads and Instagram. I am at Mr. Peterman.
And Kevin?
Right here on the Suns and Shadows Network.
Sorry, he had to pull his dick out of the glory hole. He got a little stuck there for a moment. Just hold on. He's got... Wi-Fi extender. Okay, again, everybody click the super chat button so we can buy Kevin a Wi-Fi extender. We need that.
When it comes to YouTube, just saying click the super chat button is not how it works, brother.
I understand. I'm just trying to hey, help give money for Kevin over here, up here, so I don't have.
All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. It would be greatly appreciated. Also, subscribe down below. Give us a notification. We got some fun stuff in store that we just talked about, and we'd love to have you along with us. So, everybody, you have a great Saturday night. And if you're following along on when we end the stream, we are forwarding this on over to Project Eggroll if they're still rolling along, because that's a great show too. And Saturday nights are busy nights. We appreciate you joining us for whatever you could, if not the whole show. We are also on a replay, so that'll be here right afterwards. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. See you next time.